Oh.
There we go. And there we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on your location. Rainy day out today. Massive thunder and lightning storm. And cleared up some, but still, because it's the California weather, they've been having flash floods and massive rain and bad weather over there, and now it's coming this way. So that's what's going on this way.
It started over here, and it's just flowing that way because it's still like that here.
Huh.
That's where it started on this side of the world, and it's flowing east.
Yeah, Richard's fixing some snacks and some coffee, and he's coming this way.
And I said, so bad I can't go up the other house because the path that runs up to my other house, can't even get the tricycle in there. It's so wet, and I'm just.
You can't walk it?
I can walk it, but you're walking in 2 foot of mud. Yeah, it's when I walk in the mud.
Well, what color's your dirt? What color's your mud?
Dirt. Dark.
Oh, because ours is like a yellowish brown color. A lot of it has sulfur in it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking what color is your mud, because it has a lot of volcanic sulfur in it.
Nah. Ours is out rocky.
Oh, yeah, we got different kind of material. Looks like ours has a lot of volcanic material inside of it.
We're so close to the ocean. There's a lot of
we are too. Literally, we are too. But again, okay, Elo, and we are right on the edge of the ocean.
Yeah.
And
that's it.
We got a bunch of oh, what do they call it? Fish.
Yeah,
they catch fish traps, I think.
Yeah.
Oh no, fish farms over there. Very interesting places. But yeah, very nice area. Oyster farms, I guess. JLB, Freebird, Mr. Poppycott, welcome to the bullpen. No, Heido. You dog me too much over Yeah, you can go to another place.
Eh,
Yeah. Oh, I was on Honeycomb's channel. I think it was yesterday, and that person dogged me too much, and I just grinned and bear it because it was on another person's channel and stuff, and being I get a wrench, but on just being respectful on somebody else's channel, I just held back and grinned. But on my channel, I am king. I do whatever I want on my channel.
that's right. You don't got to put up with it.
But but
Yeah.
yeah, Heido can be a clown on somebody else's channel and try to degrade somebody, but do it on my channel and you mess with the bull, you will get the horn.
Uh-huh.
Everybody
Yeah.
else, I'll unblock like when come the weekend. But there some people I'll just remain. They're unblockable.
Oh, but good old Barry blocked me again yesterday. He put me on block again.
Oh, really?
I'm on his bad boy because some kid made a comment in his chat. It was just about him and Frank, right? Oh, he said, a guy says, I'll come back to your channel when it's peaceful. You start fighting. And I just made a comment, buddy. You won't be coming back to his channel because both Barry and Frank, they're in each other's minds 24 hours a day. And
Oh,
Barry,
yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah,
Barry
they
seen
pay
it.
rent on each other.
Yeah, Barry saw the comment and he got pissed off. And he said, I don't like you anyways. I'm going to block you now. He just blocked me because they don't like me and they don't like what I say to them. So, and then Frank told me I was a Frank fence jumper because I jumped in his shit. So, I don't know. Frank don't like you either. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why Frank doesn't like you. Like you're nice enough. If he comes in here, you'll let him on the show and everything. Nobody else will.
Well,
Why do you?
I'll be. I mean, I'm nice enough to give him airtime. I
Okay.
even unblock him and let him come up, but he feels like he's threatened.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't know why he doesn't like you. You're nice enough. You give him airtime. You let him have his
Yeah.
say. Yeah, I don't know.
I even let him come up. He's not even blocked from my channel. I
Really?
mean, I might put him on timeout
Yeah.
if he talks stupid, but
Yeah.
I don't block him. Some people might block him, and then I'll unblock them at the end of the show. I'll go look and see what's going on, and then
Get rid of
I'll
that son.
unblock.
Kevin, get rid of that son of a
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah.
Get rid
There
of
he
that
is again. See,
title.
yeah,
Yeah, get rid of him.
yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
What's
what's
up,
his
baby?
problem? Hey, you get my black coffee?
Oh yeah, I just made a pot
Okay. Take
because
mine
I.
black.
Oh baby, nice little bitter taste to it.
Oh, that's all right. Mine is black.
Just the way you like your women, huh, Rich?
Yeah.
That's it, black. No sugar,
Brown,
no
brown
cream.
and bitter.
What is
That's
this
right.
idiot saying here? Who is this clown anyhow?
I don't.
That's that's Heido, the new and improved.
Oh, new and improved? Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Why don't you be a man, Heidel? Why don't you come up on here on the panel and stop being a troll?
Oh, heck no. Ah, we reveal its identity.
Mm, yeah. Well, I really don't care what people think, but people like make a lot of
I,
assumptions when they make
I only had one wife. Hey, not two wives.
People really like they draw all kinds of conclusions from accusations from third parties all the time,
Yeah.
and they think it's the gospel. They think it's the truth, and yeah, it's always a way.
And
Somebody talks.
they accuse people of saying things, doing things, no proof of it, but hey,
Yeah, yeah,
like if
mm,
you're gonna accuse me of doing something, you better have something to back it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though I got all the paperwork and Western Unions, and I show people, they reject it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's not real.
Yeah.
Really? All
Before
right.
you, what Kevin has a little extra. He produces Western Union forms. He
Mm-hmm.
produces them by.
The tracking numbers and everything, and yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. He never.
Even that bicycle, I sent. Well, I didn't send, but my kids bought in Australia. Um, that's not real either.
Mm.
No.
Yeah, my youngest daughter was riding around. That's not real.
So, how do they like Australia? They enjoying it there?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
far,
Uh huh.
they're both going to school.
Yeah. Yeah. They speak good English.
Passable. I mean, my youngest one doesn't speak as good as Star does.
Oh,
Pearl don't speak that well, but you know, they speak good enough.
hello, Mister and Mrs. Big E, on separate. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I agree with him. It's not their business. Yes. Yeah.
Hello, Big E and April. Welcome to the bullpen. Welcome everybody. Thank you all for
So
coming out and hanging out with us.
Cebu's got that big festival going on, right? The Sinulog festival there.
Has it started or no?
Where
Oh,
I live in Kentucky?
synagogue. No,
No, it's
synagogue.
in
Oh,
Cebu City.
Synagogue. Cebu.
I know some girls upstate New York here. They're friends of my wife. They're from Cebu. They're
Yeah.
actually getting those costumes together. They wear
Oh,
it dancing in the street. They got the
yeah.
Santo Nino and everything. One girl's coming over tomorrow. My wife is gonna sew her dress, make it fit better or something, and
Really?
she's gonna they're gonna have a little of their own party based on it. Yeah,
That's, that's cool.
yeah. The Filipinos are good ones. They maintain their cultures when they come here.
Yeah, they do. That's one thing. My daughter, well, my son was born in the States, but my daughter was born in the Philippines.
Hmm.
And she tries to keep the Filipino culture. She'll speak. She speaks Tagalog. She speaks Pampangan.
Hmm.
But she left there as a baby.
Yeah,
But she kept the language. She learned the language and
yeah,
she kept it.
yeah. They all assimilate well to any
Yeah,
culture wherever they go, but they still hang out with their people. They feel most
kind of.
comfortable with them and having their own food. Their pancit and their lumpia and
Yeah,
all that stuff. Let's see who's in the house. We got Pascal, Freebird, Biggie, Arcelius Corner.
My son is having a little hard time. He's just 5, but he speaks English real good. Well, to see
Hmm.
the school he goes to, they teach
Just
him
a
in
moment. I
English.
got to talk on the phone for a moment. I'll
Okay.
be right back.
Yeah, like the school he goes to, they teach in English.
Hmm.
Like English is really for education is his first language,
Yeah,
and then they teach, and he still learns his language beside it, but all everything is done in English. He goes
yeah,
to,
that's good.
yeah, he goes to a private school, that's why. But 5 years old, he's learning. He speaks. He's having a little time right now. It's mixing the language, so
Yeah.
it's like he gets mixed up. You know what he's trying to say something.
All the Filipinos do that. They start
Yeah,
out writing something like a post on Facebook in
yeah.
English, and then it ends up into half
Half English, half
Tagalog or
yeah, whatever.
Visayan, and yeah.
Yeah, it's
And how do some have those little translate icons there, and some will give you an idea of what they're saying, but
yeah. But most times you don't.
yeah, yeah,
But my daughter, well, my wife's daughter, she's well, before I married her. But she's only what? She's 10 years old, and that little girl speaks English perfect.
she's
Just
smart,
from
huh? Yeah,
yeah, just from me, from because before me there was no English in her house at all. Yeah,
yeah,
just from me, this little girl is whoa, she knows English.
yeah.
That's
My
why
wife
she
was the same way, man. She could speak perfect English. Of course, she was a lot older than 9
yeah.
when I brought her here, but she the only problem she has with is sometimes, but she's quick with euphemisms like slang sayings and stuff,
Yeah,
as we would have too there. If we don't, they have like a street language that
yeah,
they shorten everything
right. And what I don't understand about the Philippines, everybody is. Oh
Biggie,
my
why does
goodness.
your wife have such beautiful legs, but you got such big old hairy legs?
Oh my god. Well, it gets me about them how they mix up sexes.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
ever
like
notice,
yep.
like they're talking about a girl saying him, but if they're
Hmm.
talking about a guy and saying her,
Yep.
it just blows my mind.
Yeah.
Especially when you're just talking and you don't know what you're talking about somebody. And you
Yeah.
hear this, you talking about a guy? No, I'm talking about my girlfriend. Okay, that blows my mind.
You know why? I think because their language is like a derivative of Spanish, where it has
Yeah,
like genders for words. Like I used to tease my wife and say, "You're maldita," and if you that
uh,
means grumpy or mean, and
yeah.
if you want to call a guy, that would be maldito. So you're
Uh,
specific to the gender what you're speaking of. But all these crazy new genders we have in the West. Oh wow! Hi, hon. So, what euphemisms do you have trouble with? Any or no?
nah,
What are you doing this weekend?
So, oh, who said that to you? Jack?
I don't remember who.
Jack in
No,
the
no,
elevator.
no, no, no. It
Oh
was my
yeah.
very no. Jack wasn't at the roost at that time. It was my very first morning at the roost.
Was it one of those old guys? Remember?
John did. John.
John.
John. Hope he's
What the
on
heck was
his
his last
word.
name? He's
where's your
dead
wife
now.
from?
What's my wife
No,
do?
where's she from?
Cebu City.
Oh, she's from Cebu.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, ah,
Speaks good English, doesn't she?
yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, she
I'm
worked
just
in call centers when she was young. She worked in the
okay.
Manila stock market. She worked in publishing, Prentice Hall publishing there and
Uh,
stuff. She's something else.
yep, I'm just on the
Yeah.
island next to her. On the island, 2 hours away from her.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Somebody's trying to
I'm
get a
glad I
hold
don't
of
have
my
to make that trip.
son, and I told him that you can get a hold of him, but uh, they're from the same town as my two sons, and I told them get a hold of their mom.
Are they grown men, aren't they,
Uh,
Kevin? Your sons?
yeah, but I don't want to reveal where they're working at.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
I
know,
thought it was. It
just
was
just in case, because they're talking to me from Facebook, and I don't want to.
nah.
Just in case somebody, somebody says who they are, but they might not be Jesus.
Man, that's the kosher.
Oh, Heido.
Yeah,
Whoa, be
yeah.
right back.
But somebody says who they are, could be somebody else, just like this Heido guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to out, because my sons, they're private people, and my daughters are private people, and I don't want to out, without their permission, reveal where they work at or give
Mm.
out their numbers and stuff.
Yeah. You could just handle it simple, Kevin. Just say, sorry, I don't give out that data and hang up on them. Bye. You know, quick, easy.
Well,
Yeah.
I told them to get a hold of their mom because they're in the same town as their mom,
Mhm.
and everybody knows each other. That's what I don't understand.
So how was their mom? Was she a feisty little critter?
Well, their mom is like the same size as your wife,
Uh huh. Yeah. The little ones are.
like 100. She's like 120 pounds wet.
My wife weighs 100 even, 5 foot
Oh,
tall. Yeah.
my wife is ex-military.
Oh boy.
Her and her sister. But I went out with her younger sister. That's how I met my wife.
Mm-hmm. Were they good looking girls?
Yeah, until they get older.
So what do those Eskimo women look like when they get old? Their tits look like papayas or something.
Well, but they look exactly like Filipino Southeast Asian women.
Oh, I wonder if
The
they're related to them.
Filipinos, when they
Ma-
start getting
matter of
older,
fact, I matter of fact I got um two pictures of my son's nieces. Um,
Did your
well,
one son just have a baby? I mean, his wife recently.
yeah, they did.
Yeah, I
They, they,
forget.
they both got daughters.
Uh huh. Boy, that daughter gene is strong in your family, man. Well, you had two sons and you got two daughters, but you would have, well, not really, because you had a son too that passed away in the Philippines.
Yeah, but
That's,
I started out with two sons, and then my
mhm.
daughters.
that's
But
something the
I had a
Filipinos.
son in the Philippines too.
Now, when Filipinos start getting older, they get big.
I see a
When
lot of
they're,
them getting
they
big
put the weight.
nowadays in
Uh,
Cebu, man. Even the young people are getting chunky. Too much fast
I,
food.
I found a picture of me when I was in the Philippines when I got out of the hospital and I
Yeah.
was at a party and I seen how skinny I was. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Where is it?
Um,
yeah, when they
Did you?
start
there it
getting
is.
older, they start putting Filipinos too.
Freebird's asking if you ever laugh a day, rub noses with other wives in Alaska. We can't see you because the stuff is all blocking. How much you weigh there?
Ken, I think I went all the way down when I came out of the hospital. I think I went all the way down to like 250.
Wow. I think that's too thin for you.
Yeah.
Where were you
I
in the
was
hospital?
my shirt was like a large.
Kev, where were you in the hospital? In Bacoa or Iloilo?
Ilo.
Iloilo?
Yep.
Wow. So how long did it take you to lose that much weight like that? Just like a week or so?
Oh man, it happened December 21st.
Wow. Gotta
It happened lightning fast.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, pretty quick.
And there's no rain out there, yet the kids have no school. I'll tell you, this city, like yesterday, pouring rain, they go to school, just get home, get a message, come, schools being let out because of the weather. The mayor of the city sends out a both no school today or tomorrow because of the weather. Like the weather is
Yeah,
not really
they're
bad
probably
out there.
worried about the flooding.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's going to start flooding. But
Mm.
it's not. It's raining, but not as bad as it was. But they're worried about it. It's going to flood. It's starting to flood.
Yeah, we're worried about the flooding too.
Yeah.
Mostly the flash floods.
Yeah.
Well, here everything floods.
Boy, I'll
I was
tell
telling
you.
Kevin before, Rich, I can't go to my other house because
Speaking of
the path
yeah.
I go up to, like it's just a path maybe 4 foot wide. It's just up to the tricycle up there,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so muddy.
You
You
slip and fall
can't
in your
get
ass.
halfway
Yeah.
to log down,
Sink in. Yeah.
and then you'd have to get out and
Yeah.
you have to walk up there, but you're gonna be walking in 2 foot of mud.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Like the wife went up this morning to feed the pigs. So the
She made it?
piggies out there. She said it was hell getting up to who what?
You know what you need, Ed?
The
You
what?
need one of those what do they call those quads there with a little quad with
Oh,
those aggressive tires on it, right? And a little
yeah, those balloon
wagon,
tires.
a little
Thanks,
wagon
B-Bird.
that has the
Yeah, it might, but all you're gonna
Oh,
but all you get up
six
there,
wheelers,
but all
Rich.
you're gonna get up there is a tricycle.
yeah.
Well, the Suzuki, our little car, and could go up there, not the way it is, because that won't even make it up there.
Hey, Junior.
It'd have to be a 4 wheel drive.
Yeah.
Those
Will you
remember
guys
those old Thunder
get
tires?
out of here, please? Out.
Hello. What's up, Junior? Junior.
Yeah, those old Thunder tires. They help out quite a bit.
Junior, where you been? Yeah, that's let me go.
Mm. Coffee.
You're drinking coffee this late, Rich?
Oh yeah. I usually don't, but I don't know. I had some Italian food for dinner, and it like relaxes you more after you have, it's like having like a cigar and a glass of whiskey or something.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's in your blood, huh?
Oh yeah.
I ran out of whiskey. My wife better get some today. Yeah. Got no whiskey in the house.
Oh man,
no beer?
I still have that Crown Royal.
That's pretty nice
Can't,
stuff.
can't get rid of it.
That is. No, it's a Crown
Yeah.
Royal. When we're in Vietnam, that would be the last bottle of whiskey you'd have with Crown Royal, because on the bottle they have that little ribbon, and
Mhm.
that was a short time ribbon. You put it on your watch. For the last 30 days in Vietnam, that was your short time ribbon from the bottle
Hmm.
Crown Royal. Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You drink that Crown Royal, you have to hold off to it, drink it until it's gone by the time you leave. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, you buy it 30 minutes before you, yeah, 30 days before you left Vietnam, you buy the bottle of Crown Royal.
Yeah.
Take the
My
ribbon,
Use a straw to drink it out of.
and that was good stuff. I was a bourbon drinker. I'm a bourbon drinker. I like bourbon.
Me too.
I'm a
Me
bourbon
too.
drinker.
Corn whiskey.
I used to like Johnny Walker.
Yeah, Walker's not red or black. Johnny Walker red or Johnny
I
Walker black.
tried blue. Blue was good, but too expensive. Red was good. Black is good because
Well,
that's more cheaper.
Junior, you'll mind
But
about that.
red is more common.
That's why I won't go to Vietnam, Junior. I don't want to see a Vietnamese girl
Oh
about
shit,
men
man!
about
Those
50.
I've tasted
That's funny.
I've tasted single malt scotches like that. You blow your mind. They're 16 years old from Scotland, made with the water from Loch Ness, and I can't
Oh
remember the
wow.
name.
Oh,
Unbelievable smooth, man.
yeah.
Oh, smooth as silk. Yeah, beautiful stuff. And if you drink too much, you'll really get
Yeah,
wasted.
Junior, that's why I hate to see a person they're middle aged that looks like me.
He's saying you got a lot of kids over there, Ed.
Have flashbacks of you when you're younger.
Who knows? 2 years I
Well,
would
Ed,
spend over there. Who knows?
yeah. Did you guys hear about? It's probably old news now. That German guy was living up in Manila. They nabbed for the underage girl he was with. No.
Yeah. I tell you, I was reading that article.
I heard Frank.
I was
I heard
reading that
Brian
article.
talk about it.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Okay, I was reading the article. The article itself, that guy
Uh huh.
got boonwaggled. She said she was 18.
Oh,
She
she
probably
told him.
looked
She
like
did.
18. And she went with him. It wasn't no rape. She
Yeah.
went with him, went to bed with him, and then it became rape after that. That was just
So
that guy just got trapped into it.
it's more of a technicality with the law
It's more
because
of
of
that.
that. Yeah.
She probably, she could have done it for money. She could have
Yeah.
trapped the guy. Went to
Yeah.
bed with him,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, hey, you raped me.
Hey, Rich, right here are two Eskimo girls.
Rape.
Oh, really? Yeah, they do kind of look
Right.
like Filipino. The one on the left looks Chinese almost.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one. But these are both my son's relatives.
Oh, really? Yeah, the one
Yeah.
on the right's very pretty. Pretty face.
Not bad. They are pretty.
Yeah.
The one on the left, you could tell she's Eskimo, so you could tell because
Yeah,
just her
more
facial features.
chinky.
They don't
Yeah,
have
that's what I'm
like,
saying.
I think
Well-
a lot of Filipinos have like smaller noses. That, you know?
Yeah,
Am I
they
right?
do, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Filipinos are smaller noses.
Which is
Oh
one of
yeah, yeah. These are more Western noses.
Yeah,
which is one of the reasons why they like to have babies with us as Western guys because they want a
No, hey
full
Rich,
nose.
look at this. Here's my daughter, and these are her aunts.
Oh wow!
And my daughter is the youngest, and
She's big.
everybody else is around 8 years older than my daughter.
Wow!
no.
Here's my daughter with right here, but everybody else is older than my daughter by 8 years. But my daughter is bigger than my daughter's bigger than everybody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's over in Australia?
No, this is around 4 years old.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
now my star is a lot bigger than everybody now.
Wow. How
Dirty
tall
white
do you?
boy, yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm. Well, Ed, you're saying she had illegal ID or something like that, or she just was
No,
lying?
he just took her for what she said.
Mm-hmm.
She said she was 18.
Yeah.
And the body artists don't
His
really do
star
much, but I
today.
know
Well, she's got light hair. Where'd she get that from?
But he has both my daughters today.
Yeah. So yeah, they don't have the jet black Filipino hair.
No, they have all my traits,
Golden State Warriors.
size wise, and everything.
Golden State Warriors. They're basketball fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin used to have hair, right, when you were young.
Oh, long time. Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
This is what I look like in high school.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, curly.
Yeah. Red or auburn
You
colored
look like
hair.
a pretty tough kid there in high school.
12th grade.
Yeah, yeah. My sister, I got a sister that's got red hair, and my mom did, but my brother does too. But he's bald now. My
I
brother.
used to have red hair. I
Yeah,
used
they
to have
love
red
the.
hair.
Oh yeah.
Red hair and freckles. I still got the freckles, but the red
Yeah.
hair is pretty much well gone.
Okay.
You still could see a little bit red, but not that much. The good old white hair.
Does the carpet match the drapes? Oh, Roberto.
Oh, gee.
Hey, Roberto.
Roberto.
Why don't you come up and Roberto? Come up and stream.
Yeah, I'll put the link out.
I remember that picture.
Downtown Anchorage.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Did you like it there, kid, when you're living there?
Yeah. Good money.
Yeah.
Good
money.
experiences.
Now that's what I like. That big dump truck, man. That is beautiful.
777.
So who changes the tires on those?
They have a special crew of mechanics that does all that work.
Man. So how many horsepower engine?
Oh
Any
God, I
idea?
don't know.
That's some serious power right there.
Kevin,
Front end loader.
Elmendorf Air Force Base in Fairfield?
I'm sorry,
Elmendorf,
I didn't understand you.
Where's Elmendorf Air Force Base? Is that in Fairbanks?
Oh, downtown Anchorage.
Anchorage? Elmendorf is in Anchorage? Okay.
Yeah. Right next to Fort Richardson.
Yeah, I know. I flew in there a few times. I just didn't know what city it was in.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get some more coffee.
All right.
Man, that's where some guy, I had a friend of mine get stationed up there. And he was, what was it? He was a staff sergeant. Yeah, I was still a buck sergeant. He was a staff sergeant, went to Elmendorf, got a job pumping gas. He got paid more pumping gas than his Air Force check. That's
Oh,
money.
he had a second job?
Yeah, he took a second job, off-duty job, and he got paid more working off base than he did in the Air Force. His salary was more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's a picture of me but when I was on the crab boat. This is the island of that too. This is the last island on the Aleutian chain.
Ah,
I had a beard and long hair. This is a crab pot that I'm standing next to. I was skinny back then. Getting sick all the time. Couldn't
how
keep the
far
food
from
down.
hey, how far from the Russian borders did you fish?
This is over the 48th parallel. We are very close to North Korea.
Russia, North Korea, really?
Yeah, yeah. We are very over the 48th parallel.
Jesus.
Yeah, this is the island where 1,000 committed Harry on. This is the last island on the Aleutian Island, and it just inhabited. And we were going to take it back during World War II, and the Japanese heard we were coming, and they dug ditches, and they had hand grenades, and they all committed suicide
Oh wow.
because they heard that we were all brutal, and they didn't want to be taken alive, so they committed suicide. They got it's called the Forgotten War. The island the war in the Aleutian Islands. It's called the Forgotten War.
Huh.
Very sad. In Dutch Harbor, they had over 40,000 troops in Dutch Harbor, and the Japanese bombed that island for 4 days straight. They didn't take it over, but they bombed it for 4 days.
But yet they're
More
in
people died. More people died in Dutch Harbor. I mean, more people died in the Aleutian Islands by the weather than in the war itself, because the weather
Okay,
was so brutal.
yeah, it only took Japan what 3, 4 days to take over the Philippines. Jesus.
Yeah, very sad. There we go. But yeah, very. I mean, Alaska has a lot of history.
Oh, yeah.
John Baker's in the house. Let me put a link out if anybody want to join us. You guys are always more than welcome. We got Roberto in the house, all up in your geek show. See, my topic of our show: spin the wheel, make a deal. I understand from the grapevine, Mister Tattletale, Mister what's his good name for him?
Tattletale.
Mr. Prankster. He told everybody that the Alabama tick
Yeah.
is on the run, man, on the run. So we all everybody predict that the Bama was going to be on the run. Everybody predicted that he was going to go, but the prankster had to go tell everybody. So he's all butthurt that he took off.
Oh.
Thank you guys for supporting our channel.
He don't seem to be the type of guy that's gonna hang around and wait for people to come and lock him up. Man, he's been on the run for years. Remember, he was over in Romblon, and then during the It was all over the place.
Yeah, he's a rolling stone.
Yeah. I remember one time I was watching one of Pinoy Trolls shows, and he called him up because he knew in Ramblon, I guess his wife's family was from Ramblon. So he called him. He said he told him he knew where he was, and
Take so long for me. 25 seconds. I'm gonna pay her.
Go Bobo. Thank you very much.
I'll pay
Appreciate
her
the
later
jingle.
on. How about
100 or 5 or 0? 15.
oh, you
Can
facing
hear the
too?
kids in the background.
yeah, kid can speak good
Wait,
English.
you want money out of it also?
Well, if that's all the kids hear,
Yeah.
then they'll mimic. That's just like my kids.
How about, is there an Eskimo language, Kevin?
Yeah,
You
there's
understand that?
Indian and Eskimo.
Mm.
They all have different dialects in Alaska and in Canada, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, all Russia. They all have. Everybody has different dialects. In like in Ukraine, they have Eskimos and in what do you call it? Finland, they have different native dialects over there too.
Mm.
Iceland, they have native dialects. They have Eskimos there.
Hmm.
They
America
all
has native
throughout
dialect.
the north. They have Indians, Eskimos.
Now, America has native dialects. Jesus, nobody understands each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad told me that the Navajo Americans, I don't know if it's proper to call them Indians, they really won us World War II because of the fact that the Japanese couldn't crack the code
Oh,
for their
the
language.
code talkers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the culture. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They saved us.
Oh yeah, he said go out.
They're very
Kiwi Mike's in the house.
Yeah, what's up, Mike? What's up, Philip?
Yeah, I seen a
Philip's in
movie
the
on the
house.
Cold Talker. That was good.
Philip
Yeah,
Janik is-
Nicolas Cage came out with one.
Yeah, that was. what
That
I
was a
thought. It
good movie that he made.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey, Philip, what's up? Hey, Philip, come on up, man. You can tell us. You can tell us what you were telling everybody.
What's he doing?
Philip made that video about that person.
Oh, that short stream. I seen that. It popped up this morning. That was
Yeah,
Philip,
Philip, come on up and tell us what you were saying.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah, you could say it better than, you know.
Yeah. So Philip,
You always tell everybody that you always miss my show. So come on up, brother. Philip needs to get a haircut, but he's been keeping his beard nice and shaved, so that looks good.
Mm.
My battery's low. You know, bro, you got all day to charge your battery. Come on, man.
Plug it in.
Maybe-
Charge it where it's charging.
Maybe it's not your battery that's low. Maybe it's something else that's low. Maybe that's a metaphor. You know what I mean? Machete's in the house. Come on, man. Don't use your plug, well, you can plug it in,
Yeah. Plug it in, Philip. No charge.
Low T. Hey, I'm an old man and I don't have low T.
Yeah, thank God I don't either. I'm happy that I don't have.
What is low T anyway, huh?
Just testosterone means you don't have any.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I got tested, and my doctor said I am good.
It's good.
Yeah, she said I am above average
Let me
for
read
my
what.
age
Okay.
and my weight and everything.
Philip
She
is
said
saying.
I am doing excellent.
Okay. Let's see. Philip says he can't right now. He flashed his weenie at Joe, Phil, Can, and Honeyco on Messenger. What's up,
Yeah,
Rich Buon?
that's what you said. That's what you said in your video.
Really? Now who's this
What
guy?
Yeah,
Who's the guy that did that?
I don't know. That's what I wanted him to come up and tell everybody, but I don't know. Hey, Rich,
Rich Buon 2.
what's happening, my friend? Welcome to the bullpen. Thank you guys for coming out. Smash that like button. Show your love.
Daddy, I buy 100.
We only have four. We only have four likes in the house. We got 17 people watching. Come on, you guys.
Go with mommy. Come on, I have no money. I have to borrow from mommy.
Soon as you're done with your cig, man,
Where's
that
Phil?
is sick.
Where's Philip? Is he in Thailand?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think he's in Thailand now.
What kind of cigarettes do they have there? American?
Yeah.
They sell American, but
yes.
they're not American, but they sell them.
They're not real American cigarettes, right? But they have the,
No,
they say
they're
like
tobacco.
Winston, Marlboro, Salem,
Right,
Newport.
right.
Yeah.
But they use their tobacco.
Come on, you guys. Smash that like button. 17 people in the house.
Freebird's calling him Rich Bong.
This camera don't look good right now. Let me switch
Oh,
cameras,
it looks
Rich.
fine. It looks fine. It's clear.
Who
Who did
but
that?
huh?
Who flashed his weenie? Who was it that did
I
it?
don't know. Like I said, that's what I want Philip to come up.
Yeah.
Anybody who knows anything about women knows they don't want to see it. What I used to do when I was younger is I'd show women my butt because I was proud of it. But I wouldn't do that now. You know?
I wouldn't do none of that now.
No.
Not online.
Hey, there you are, Phil.
Philip.
All right. Hey, Philip.
It's a Kinko the Clown thing, and he gets with these Filipinos on Messenger, and then he'll pretend like he dropped his towel or he did something stupid, and all of a sudden he's flashing them with his penis.
Wow.
I mean, and he's got older Filipinos, but he's got younger Filipinos. He's the guy that does, I'm Mr. Charity Man. That's the bad part about it. He covers up his perverseness with the charity bullshit.
Who is this guy? He's some.
Darren Dobson.
Oh yeah, I don't know him.
Huh?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Sorry about that.
He's in the Philippines right now with like you guys are too. They're the ones that always have the karaoke streams and let's share bananas and I'm having a charity for this, and he's supposed to be having a meetup with a bunch of Filipino vloggers at a hotel there. The thing is
he an old guy?
Yeah, he's in his 50s, I would guess.
Yeah.
Huh? So in other words, he knows better.
Darren? Who's
Oh
Darren?
yeah. Oh yeah. But the thing is there's younger Filipinos that he flashed too. But how do you know? Like that story came out today about that guy with that 17-year-old that said she was 18. How do you know that he wasn't flashing girls that were younger than 18? You don't know.
Don't know. Yeah.
If he did it to Joe Philcan and Honeycomb both, right?
I
Okay.
think
Who
that
says he didn't do it?
Yeah, Ed thinks that was a
that
setup with
Sherman
that.
guy's an ass.
with-
He deserves what he's getting. I think she could have set him up because
Oh well, the
she
thing
won money
is,
like
though, Ed,
just by
it doesn't
reading the
matter.
by reading the
No, I
article in the
understand,
paper.
yeah, but it really doesn't
No,
matter. What they're mad about, he's gonna fry. What they're mad about, Ed, is that he was promoting prostitution in the Philippines. Okay, and that's not a good
yeah, that's
thing for the
true.
Philippines.
That's just, no, but I'm just saying it's fact. Like going out with the girl because she's not that old. He's only 20
Yeah,
something. So,
but the point
so
is
as
even
far
if she was 20, 25, the way he did
yeah,
it, 1,000 pesos, and I'm gonna help you out stuff, and then,
yeah,
oh, I really didn't do
Well, a
anything.
thousand
I'm just
pesos is only $20.
Oh, is
yeah,
he a
yeah.
really.
Well,
pimp?
I
Huh?
mean, but he's promoting sex tourism in the Philippines,
Okay. He's
and
a
the
pimp.
Philippines government does not like that shit.
No, he's a
Yeah, the
pimp.
way he's doing it. But then again, it's like the way he's doing it was wrong. But I'm saying as far as him getting hit up with a rape was, well,
Well,
statutory.
everybody knows this stuff happens, but you don't put it on
Mm,
YouTube.
So I've seen too much of it. Because when I was stationed at Clark, we'd have reserve units come in to do a 2 week tour, overseas tour. And you get one of these reserve guys, pick up a girl, take her back to the hotel room. All of a sudden, oh, you raped me. And we'd have to get them, we'd put them on the next airplane and get rid of them so quick where the company couldn't get a hold of them.
Oh
And it
yeah, they,
happened. That
they
happened
don't like it.
3 times.
They don't like that shit at all.
Yeah, where they pick up a girl and the girl say, oh, I'm only 17, 16. You raped me. And man, did we get rid of those kids so quick? Like we had one airplane a night that goes back to the States. One was from Guam, they come back to the States. We'd put them on that airplane, room or not. We'd find room for them. We'd put them up in the cockpit with the crew just to get them out of the country.
So Ed, were you
Yeah.
you were stationed in California? Was
Yeah,
it?
I was stationed at Norton Air Force Base for a while.
So did you?
Yeah,
Are you were Air Force, or I thought you were Navy?
yeah, Air
No?
Force.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Air Force.
I'm curious. How long does it take, like the Navy, to sail, like say from California to the Philippines base they used to have? Is it like a couple days?
30 days. 30 days. The military took 30 days
Really?
because they play
Stop.
along. Yeah,
They
they
slap.
play
Stop.
going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You see
Dickie, I want to
Popeye after
answer
that
a
stuff.
Biggie. I want to answer Biggie and Dickie in the chat. Yeah, Biggie, they're mad. They're pissed at him. They fucking disowned him.
Yeah.
He's a perv. And then Dickie Spaz. Yeah, he actually asked when Chipper was still good in the community at the time. He actually asked me, did I want to go with him and Sean Moore to the Philippines all together? And I go, why do I need to go with somebody else?
Yeah.
Mike G's over there now, the stacker, the guy that says he stacks Filipinos, he's over there too.
Yeah.
They can stay there. I'm going to Vietnam the 31st, and then I'll go to the Philippines after that.
You going back to Vietnam?
Yeah, I got my visa approved yesterday.
Yeah, baby.
5 days Hawaii to San Diego. So
Yep,
Hawaii
Dickie.
must be at least 5 days from California, right? By ship, at naval
Yeah,
ship.
gotta be.
So probably 10
Yeah.
days. I always thought it would
Yeah,
be cool to have
15 days.
cruises or something, but there's probably no place to stop. Pacific is so big.
You have to go Hawaii, Guam. That's all. And then around.
Did Mike G get that call from YouTube lately? Who's Mike G?
I don't know, Biggie, man. That Shirley girl, man, she's been calling him, telling him who's spamming his channel. From what I understand, somebody bought him that ticket too. I'm not sure. I don't want to say it for like exact. It's just hearsay that somebody bought him his ticket to go.
Huh, that's pretty
Richard, when
wild.
you and the wife coming back to the Philippines? Hey, Richard, when you and the wife coming back over here?
I don't know. Or my wife's best friend says, "Come now, come now, come now." My wife's nervous about going there. She thinks
What?
she hears all this stuff about the registration of the SIM cards,
Ah,
and you know, the Chinese are getting aggressive in the South China Sea, and
well,
yeah,
she's going to
she,
Cebu. What's going to Jesus?
she doesn't like
Going to get,
whatchamacallit. She didn't. Her father and her family didn't care for the Marcos clan because her father
no,
was
not too many.
alive during it, and the son
Not
is
too
in
many people
power
do.
there now. Yeah,
Yeah,
The
not too many people
one,
do like
the
Mark.
only,
what's
the
his
one, the
name?
only,
Bung Bung.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bang
the
Yeah.
bang,
title.
bang bang.
yeah. I don't know.
I put him and
Or the
his sister, his mommy and daddy on an airplane and sent them to the States when they left. I low planned their airplane.
snakes on a plane.
Captain Billy
Low
Jacks in
planned
the
they would
house.
crash, but not.
The
Oh,
one
Billy
and
Jack's here.
only.
Hello, Billy. What's happening, my friend? Welcome back to the bullpen.
Yeah. I don't like this. When I go to the
Wow.
Philippines, man, I want to stay for 6 months. I don't want to stay a month and come home.
Yeah,
You
90
know?
days.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to recon it for 28 days, because that's what the visa is. And then if I
Where you
like
gonna
it,
go?
I'll take off back to Vietnam for a month, and then go back to the Philippines the second time, get me a scooter, and stay.
Man,
If I
you like,
don't like it, if it's too much BS and crap like with the SIM card shit they started. I mean, if it's too
yeah.
much bullshit. What's the word I'm looking for? Uh, regulation crap. I'll just hop on that Cebu Pacific cheap flight to Dubai. It's only 156 bucks. I guess that's for the OFWs, but 156 one way to Dubai, and
Hmm.
then I'll
Uh,
catch the plane from there to Istanbul, and take a Euro rail across Europe, and then I can tell everybody I went around the fucking world this year, right?
there
Yeah.
you go. Whereabouts in the Philippines do you come? You-
Well, I had an itinerary planned out for this. Instead of going back to Vietnam, I was going to go, but they did that SIM card bullshit where you got to have. See, the thing is, I'm not afraid about fucking them knowing where I'm at. I don't give a shit. It's in their rules. It states that if you fill that form online wrong, by even mistakenly, you put incorrect information on registering your own SIM card, which they used to do at the airport for you, like they do in Thailand and they do in Vietnam. You buy the SIM card, they register it for you. I don't care. Let them do it. But they want you to register it online, and you need a
Yeah,
Philippines address. And if you do it wrong, they can fine you minimum 200,000 pesos. That's like $4,000, man. I think that's a scam for the government to make extra money off of it.
my wife
Shit, man.
just got some.
Some things I
My
don't
wife just
understand.
did her SIM cards.
Well,
You
when
know,
I go, I won't get it. I won't get a SIM card. I got that international plan on my phone with
Yeah,
T-Mobile.
you know, did
I'll
it.
just use the
Okay.
data. I'll just use the Wi-Fi and use the T-Mobile that I have, and hook it up to Wi-Fi and use it that
Yeah.
way.
So I'm saying you coming over on a visit, you really don't need a SIM card if you
Yeah,
get married.
28 days.
Yeah,
Yeah, you say
I
you don't have
definitely.
a phone.
I got two phones.
yeah,
Yeah, but I
that's all
mean,
you
tell
do.
them you don't have a cell phone.
Oh, they don't ask.
Oh no, you can
Nobody
have the
asks
cell
you.
phone. It's just Yeah, you can have the cell phone. It's just they want you to register. If you buy a SIM card, they want you to register it online. Why don't they register it for you? Because they say
Yeah,
if you screw it up, they can fine you up to 200,000 pesos. That's bullshit.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think they do that though.
the reason if you lived in the West a long time, Philip, and they don't have a lot of laws in the Philippines. We have like simple things like dogs don't have licenses, or they don't
Yeah.
like pull people over for speeding there because the people don't have the freaking money to pay. They can't
Mhm.
afford to put a license on their dogs or
That's like
whatever.
how they gonna stop you?
How are they
Like
going to
every
pay?
Filipino
Yeah,
has a cell
I,
phone, and how they
I've
gonna
had,
stop
I've had,
them?
well, you can get one. The thing is do you want to get a $4,000 fine because you registered it wrong online?
But
yeah.
are they gonna do that to a Filipino? Are they gonna register?
Well, if you
Charge a
get a
Filipino
Filipino
for
to register a SIM card for you, you're doing it wrong, and they can fine you for that too.
mistake or not? Because Filipino they make a mistake, they're not gonna sue them. They're not gonna go after them.
No, it's not a sue or nothing. It's not as like Fazio Sue and Bama stuff. It's the government, man.
No, I'm talking about
They
they're not
want
gonna
you to.
fine them. Like they're not gonna fine
Yeah,
them.
but
They'll
how are
How?
they
fine
going to
you.
get a hold of you?
Oh,
Anybody
you
that
use cell phone.
registers a SIM card improperly can be fined minimum 200,000 pesos. That's what it
Right. You
says
think
on the.
okay? A normal Filipino citizen, if they make a mistake, do you really think that they're gonna go after and find that person?
It
The
it
guy
doesn't
makes a
it
hundred
doesn't
pesos a day. He makes 100 pesos a day, and they're gonna fine him.
it doesn't apply to Filipinos. It applies to expats that are living there. Okay, like to probably keep them from overstaying. It applies to expats and to tourists that stay longer than 30 days.
Okay, so problem solved. Have a Filipino do it for you.
That's what I just said. But then you're breaking the
Because
law,
they have
and then
to.
it's still at the
Everybody has to.
$4,000 fine.
That's everybody has to register that.
Do you want a chance at having to pay $4,000 fine or go to jail? And go to jail maybe. They say it's because they want to stop
Have a
spamming with the
Filipino
SMS.
the
What did they say the reason was, Philip? I missed that.
Because people spamming you with the
SIM
SMS,
card.
phishing with
And I don't
text
know if you made a
messages.
mistake or not, but
Okay, really? They're gonna
uh,
find somebody $4,000 for that? That's
Well,
unbelievable.
they're going to fine you for not registering it correctly. Like if say when I could go there and use well, I don't know,
no,
let's just say for example,
they're gonna
I could tell Tim Deziak, can I use your address, and put
Yeah.
his address on my SIM card? Because I mean I don't know. When I get there, my plan was to go
you gotta go
Manila
find her.
to Pasay City for a week, go from there to Subic, Batangas for a week, okay, and then go from there to Davao for a week, and then travel north, right? Okay, that's what I had for my itinerary set up. And then that SIM card shit came out. I said, you know what? How am I going to use Grab? How am I going to? You can use it with your American phone and Wi-Fi, but it's going to be a pain in the ass. I mean, I go to Vietnam, I could be anywhere, call a Grab bike, and have them pick me up. I mean, but in the Philippines, you won't be able to do that. You have to have Wi-Fi to be able to do it. Unless you want to pay $3 a minute.
Yeah, I bought a phone in like I bought like a burner phone when I was there, like a cheapie. Then I just got a regular cell phone.
Yeah, cheapy. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what my wife's friend does usually for us. We have our phones, but I don't know. Just like mine was an Apple and it didn't have a SIM card in it. So
It's why do they think
yeah, but
there's
my
so much
my my
jealousy?
SIM card, I had two SIM cards. Well, I had a
yeah, most
two.
Androids do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got two different kinds of SIM cards.
Hmm.
It's like they think they're better than everybody else. Because I mean, Thailand registers your SIM card for you. Vietnam registers your SIM card for you. I mean, why do you have to do it online? You know what I mean? Why do they have to make shit hard? They're making everything fucking hard to do. You got to have that
Hmm.
fucking travel shit to get into the country. I
Mm.
mean, I don't mind it. I'll fill out a paper card or I'll do it. I'll do that shit. But they're making it difficult. Like they're better than everybody else. And they're acting like Greeks now. Is what they're doing.
shit.
I wonder how it's gonna be in like another 2 years.
What's going on then?
I don't know.
You
I
and
think
That's
your
when
it's
I'd be able to go.
Oh, when you go there, yeah. Yeah. Well, things never seem to get better. They seem to get worse.
Oh well, it should. Everything should be better.
okay. Here's what I don't understand. If they caught a cargo ship that was smuggling onions into the
Yeah, I heard that.
Philippines,
Yeah, I heard that.
to try to sell them at a high price like that, where are those freaking onions? Why ain't they selling them at a regular price? You know?
Hmm.
If they confiscated them, why ain't they putting them
Because
out there?
everybody wants a piece of the apple.
What a joke that is. That is a
Well, I mean,
joke.
they confiscated the whole boatload, man. Why don't they put them in the circulation, lower the price of onions? You know?
What did somebody say they were going for $7 for a kilo for onions?
Yeah, that's
That's
what it is right
ridiculous.
now. Because they have a shortage.
That's nonsense,
Yeah.
Biggie. That shit's all created. Fucking
Well,
nonsense.
they got
Politics.
They got
Yep, and iron season. Okay, it has to go down next month. Iron season starts next month,
How,
so
how long does it take
Yeah,
to
yeah.
grow
it should
onions?
start going down.
Yeah, but the thing
Okay,
is,
next
what did
month
they
they
do with
come
all
in.
those onions? What did they do with all those onions that was on that ship that they seized? Did they just dump them in the ocean or
Really?
what? You know, why didn't they give them out?
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
it. They should have just government should have just confiscate them and then resell them, put them on the market.
Yeah,
Whenever something is going to be extinct or something like that, organized crime is going to move in. Like somebody that was doing that with a boat full of onions apparently had some money and wanted to make some. You know,
Right.
the only thing is they
oh yeah,
weren't very
that's the thing.
smart, is because
Yeah,
like American mafia would pay off the guys so that they would have came in and they would have made money and split the profit, right?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
different. You know what I'm saying? Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these guys were doing it on their own. They were stupid. They got caught.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
It's just the
when
regular.
you're greedy,
It's
then things don't work so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know the word I was looking for now. The bureaucracy.
Yep.
Okay.
There you
I
go.
mean,
Yeah.
I've been into Vietnam. That's a communist, capitalistic country. It might be communist run, but it's capitalistic. Okay. And you go there, this guy cut in line in front of me, and there was a lady there at immigration's right, where they were checking the bags and stuff, you know, where you declare crap. And I told the lady in front of me, I said, is he with you? She says, no. Next thing I know, the immigration officer with the dark blue uniforms from Vietnam comes up to me. She says, you come with me. She said, the lady, you come with me. I go over to where she's at. She says, go ahead and go. I go, what do you mean? She says, you don't have to go through the line. Just go ahead and go. She did that so she could pull that other motherfucker out of line and rake him through the fucking poles. You know? But that goes to show you, you know, they're actually nice because we're bitching about people cutting them off.
Yep. John Baker's right. U.S. government is organized crime. Absolutely. Pascal.
I mean, here in Thailand, I went through immigrations here twice, but it was cakewalk both times. Second time, I was bleeding my ass off because I cut myself getting off the plane.
Oh yeah, I remember
And
that.
I went straight through immigrations. It was how many days you stay and you tell them what you're doing. Okay, have a nice day. Off you go.
So Philip,
What's going on in Thailand now with immigration?
It's like I said, it's a simple process, man. You land. They switched it around for about a half a week. They were making you have to prove the jab because they didn't want the Chinese super spreaders coming in and super spreading the flu, right? You know.
Yeah.
So and then people were getting pissed off about that.
Not
So
my
they
birthday.
did
Next month's my birthday.
they did a complete 360 on that, so they went back to normal. So you don't have to have anything now.
Really?
Just get on the plane, come to Thailand, get off, go through immigrations. They say how long you stay at. Up until March, they're giving you 45 days. Free. Visa exemptions. Vietnam, you apply online about 4 days later. If they approve you, like I got approved yesterday, You put your code in there and you paste it in and you check it. And it'll say you're approved, and then you can download your visa, and then you got to go print it out. $26 for
How
30
long?
days.
How long? 40 days? That's okay.
30 days.
30 visa. Could you renew it?
This visa is good for the 31st through the 2nd of March.
Okay.
When you're not going to go to Cambodia?
Well, not this time. We got to check on what's going on in the Philippines, because if it's they get rid of most of the bureaucracy after I'm in Vietnam, then I'm going to go to the Philippines. Because, like I
Where's
said,
your
if I like it, what's that?
Yeah, where's your exit ticket out of the Philippines going to be to?
To Dubai.
Okay, so you're going to go to Dubai.
Well, first time I go.
That's a big hop. Expensive though, isn't it?
No, it's cheap because of OFW. It's $156.
There's a flight that I'm seeing. I think it's out of Cebu. It goes to Intellect, Turkey.
Yeah,
It goes
yes.
direct to
Cebu
Turkey.
Pacific.
Yeah, they go to Intellect.
That's 500. That's 500 though. You can fly to Dubai for like 156, and then 131 from Dubai to Turkey. So that way
Oh,
you're
really?
getting it for $300, and then you buy your Euro pass for $300 for a month, and you travel across Europe on a train, and then fly a cheap flight from England to the United States.
Can you imagine?
That's
Then
the
I can
weird
say
part.
I went around. Then I can say I went around the world.
That's it. That's what I like about the Philippines. You come in, you need a ticket out of there. Like, you can't just get a one-way ticket in. That sucks.
Well, I could go back to where I came, but I want to say I went around the world.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can get a round trip ticket and say screw it.
Well, I got the only insurance I know that covers you on a one-way ticket. That's Alliance, whatever, for 180 days. Cheap as shit, man. $45 for 180 days.
So, Philip, the time you were in that, I forget where you were, but you bruised your arm badly. What are you on, blood thinners or something? Or
Nah, it's because I'm getting old, man. So you got
So
this
what do
stuff.
you-
It's called purpura. What happens is the veins under your skin get weaker. So if you bruise
Yeah,
yourself, you get that black and blue mark. But no, when
So
I was
when-
coming to the Bangkok airport, I went to the bathroom,
yeah.
and there was something. So I hooked my arm on
Did a
something on the
tongue
door,
job. Boom.
and I ripped
Sorry, bud.
I ripped a friggin' hole in my arm.
So what
Fanboy,
is that?
no, fanboy, no military clerk.
Once you get that
So if
collagen
you're going to
powder, you
ship
can. Does that work?
vehicles
Anybody ever
somewhere,
take that? The collagen
I
powder.
don't,
You put-
I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, I
Maybe
smoke
Big E
and
would know.
drink
Yeah.
coffee. I do all kinds of stupid shit I ain't supposed to do.
fanboy, I will
I'm
not
not
You
ship a vehicle
snorted
to
the
the Philippines.
collagen powder? Shame on you.
No,
Is that
I'm not gonna
real
go.
or is that
I
collagen
don't
thing?
know. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
be like Ricky Drama and get Botox shots in my fucking
Oh,
corners of
geez,
my eyes.
really? He's getting Botox?
You didn't
Oh,
see those
yeah.
videos where he went to get Botox? Yeah.
Nah, I don't watch him. He's crazy.
And
That guy's crazy.
he's a young guy and he has to get Botox.
Oh, he's not that young, is he?
Yeah, he's like what, 54?
Wow.
That's high.
I'm,
Fanboy, there
I'm
is
so old.
C-117s. There's C-17s that fly in there, but you're not going to ship any vehicle on a military plane. Plus,
Bitch,
I wouldn't ship a vehicle to this country. You'd be paying double. The customs would cost you the price of the vehicle plus more.
Wow.
You don't want to ship a vehicle like
Rich,
that.
if I didn't have to wait an hour and a half here to get on that friggin' cruise that B-More went on last night, I would go. I'd pay the 900 baht to go on that cruise. It's like a 2-hour cruise, man. You get to eat seafood buffet the whole way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go on that, man. But they had to wait an hour and a half, man. But all them damn tourists and shit down there, man. I don't want to wait an hour and a half to go in there. Rich, go on. When I get back to Vietnam, I'll do that buffet again, man. You can use the one I got up already. It's there at the Allegan, man.
Oh. I tried to call you earlier.
Philip, you didn't see any redhead Vietnamese for you there last time, did you?
What was that?
Did you see any redhead Vietnamese middle-aged people over there last time?
Redhead? No, no, Ed. I didn't see any of your children.
Okay, good. Ooh, good. Ooh, I'm safe. You didn't see any.
I took them all back in '75. Yeah, so.
Yeah, good. Now it's like was there sending them back in '75. Yeah.
Oh, just woke up. Yeah, Pennsylvania trucker tried to call you earlier, and
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go have a cigarette. I gotta leave this thing plugged up. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
you're all plugged up. All right, bud.
Plugged up.
Don't you
I
wipe twice, okay?
I haven't had a cigarette in 1 year. That's one New Year's resolution I did keep so far.
Go get unplugged, bud. Plug it up. Plug it up. Remember that movie, that Carrie movie, when it goes in the shower? Plug it up. Plug it up. Oh, hell, you guys. Pennsylvania truckers in the house. What's happening? Hope you all are having and get ready for the weekend. Hope you all are having a good day.
Rich, right now, none. Just a mother. She's getting ready to pop, I'd say, within a week. So we'll see how many we have. But right now, none. Sold the last one just last week.
Good for you.
If
It's a
anybody
little
ever tried
piggy
to,
with the market.
no, I had two, but I had to sell one. So now I just have the one, and I'll probably get a new one. I don't know. I hope next month we get another one. In
Nice.
fact, I retired in E7, a master sergeant.
How are you guys? We are doing fine, thank you, ma'am.
Roxanne. Hello, Roxanne. Got the woman in the house.
Roxanne. Hope you guys are gonna have a good weekend. Welcome to the bullpen. If you're not familiar with each other, go check each other's channels out. Subscribe to each other. Do a like, subscribe. Everybody here is Philippine and Asian
John,
bound.
John Baker.
I eat. And there you go, John.
you're crazy, John.
Yeah, I laughed at that too, Ed.
Oh, have a little Lacton. Have some bacon. Shake and bake.
So I can't believe I missed it the other day when Frank came on your show, man.
Oh, we had a good show. That was a good one, Rich.
Yeah, I was there for some of the time, but I walked away to do something, and when I was eating Wendy's burgers. My wife.
Yeah, your wife got you some Wendy's, I think.
Yeah, and then Frank came on, man. Did he light up?
Yeah, come on, Frank. I know he's listening. He's probably that 23rd person watching.
What time is it in the Philippines? About
10:42.
Yeah, it's early.
10:42 in the morning.
Come on, buddy. Well, we got 25 people watching. We're all friends here.
10:42
We
and
don't.
80.
I think Roberto, he probably would take a nap, went to bed by now.
Yeah,
He had a hard day at work.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
come
Frank
on,
just
buddy.
dropped the video. Frank is late if he just dropped the video. He hasn't dropped one all day yet.
What
normally
are
Yeah,
you
I-
doing?
10:40. Yeah, I got 8:42 Kentucky time.
Yeah, 10:43 a.m.
Frank should come on and
Yep,
update us
Central time.
on the latest goings on.
Really,
Yeah.
Kenny and Subert just said Frank just dropped the video. He's late. He normally has already dropped two of them by now.
Uh-uh.
Man, Frank must overslept.
10 to 15 a day, Big E says.
That is pretty funny.
Roxanne, I have 10:43. Where are you? Man, she's a minute behind the time here. Where in the Philippines
She
are
could
you
be
at?
up in Manila.
Yeah, she's probably up north.
Yeah, because their time could be a little bit faster.
Yeah. Well, they're a little slower. We're fast a little.
Well, yeah, and you're in you're in Nicholas. I was up in Iloilo.
Yeah.
Cebu. Wow.
No, Cebu. She's right across
Next
the.
door.
Yeah, she's right next
Yeah.
door.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
my wife.
she's in Cebu. You're in Nicholas.
Nicholas.
I'm in Iloilo. So kind of like a triangle almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm right on the island over from her.
Yeah, Big E, same as her.
Yeah, Big E's in Cebu.
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't
same
answer
with
the question.
Richard.
I'm back. I didn't answer that one question. People were asking what I was smoking over here.
They were.
The
Smoking a turd.
The Winston Compact Reds
Yeah.
that are made by Japanese tobacco company, manufactured in the Philippines.
Oh, okay.
How do you like
Okay.
Japanese cigarettes?
Now
They're
they-
okay, man. When I'm in Vietnam, I smoke the British tobacco made in Singapore, though. The 555.
How do you like that? Was it smooth?
Those are good, yeah. Those, Singapore is
Yeah.
a cheap country. Those are good, man, but they're expensive and
Oh,
they don't sell them here, just in Vietnam.
wow.
I was watching this dude from
Hey, my buddy.
Australia. He's like a tech guy. And he was saying that he doesn't smoke cigarettes, but he said in Australia, he thinks cigarettes are like $35 a pack. Can you imagine that? They're like,
Yep.
Well, my friend the other he was here earlier today. When he was in Cambodia, he says a whole carton cost like a Winston's cost like $9.
yeah.
Really? Man, in the Philippines, it's still what they only cost. I think. Oh, I forget what they cost. No more than 200 pesos. I don't know. I haven't
Well,
looked
for a pack or for a whole carton?
No, a pack is 120 pesos a pack. I think. It's been a year. It's been over a year. I don't know.
Oh,
Like,
Well, they're getting high in prices, man, because they used to
but
be
in
about
the
50.
states, they got to be $15 a pack.
Yeah, a lot of major.
yeah.
California.
Pennsylvania Trucker knows.
Yeah.
How much?
I'll tell you what, by coming here to Southeast Asia and not even budgeting, just, I went on that slum trip last month to Vietnam. Well, I wouldn't call it slum. It was a nice hospital.
Smoking kills. You got that right, man.
But
Go
I'll tell
both
you
with
what,
sisters in the house.
I saved half my pension check in Vietnam last month.
Yeah,
Okay, so you figure I'm actually, by coming here, it's paying for my trip to come here. Both flights, everything would be paid for. I'll have just as much money in my pocket when I go back home that I had when I left.
Yeah.
That's good.
No, cigarettes a carton here might be a little over 1,000 pesos. I don't know. I haven't
Here
gone there
they're,
till
they because of the bot rate, all these tourists are spending all this wild ass money over here on the weed and stuff. So the bot's getting stronger now. So it was 38 when I first came here. Now it's almost down to like 33 something. So you figure 5 bot out of 38, that's like what? 8%, 8% difference in purchasing power.
Cinderlock Sunday, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah, I never
Yeah,
been there
probably
for
all
that.
week they're having this festival.
The big festival is Sunday. And
Yeah.
it's,
Well,
Yeah,
the
and
grand finale.
Maryland's father wants to
I
go there.
remember Benny the Mac was walking around a couple of years ago there.
yeah. Well, I've been that Scary
Yeah,
Festival over here. It's almost the same as
Maryland's an M&M
Christian
journey.
Taboo was walking around filming and everything.
yeah.
What happened to him? What happened? Did anybody ever find out what happened to him?
I don't
He
know.
got
Did he just
married, I
stop
think.
listening?
Didn't he,
Well,
Kevin?
Oh
he
yeah,
was
he got
married.
married, but I think he got burnt out, or he don't want to do it anymore. I don't know.
I
I
thought maybe.
think with
I
him
thought.
is he was so used. No, he was so used walking around when he was in the city. Then he moved. He moved on the outskirts, and he was in that condo, and that's how he was just filming out his condo. And I think that's why he just got tired because he couldn't walk around. He just got tired of it.
Or
I
is
was.
it, but
I
he
was.
got a van. I mean, a Jeep, right?
He has a car. They have a
I
car.
thought. I
But
thought maybe they finished that. I thought maybe they finished that casino and he went there and busted out or something.
no, I think just because he was so used every day walking around, and that was his habit. And then he moved outside the city, and he's in that
Well, he could
condo, and he
still
just sits.
walk around.
He's not there. He's out in the middle of nowhere. Right now, across from him was a casino that they're building in SNMC side.
Yeah.
He's like he is just nothing there to walk around, and it's too far from where the condo is.
I
So
was.
far off.
I was at the. I was at the M's channel. She's been over by Dumagetti, and she said up in the mountains there's a coconut plantation, 3.5 hectares for only
Nice.
400,000 pesos. That's like $8,000, man. And
Yeah,
it's
but
got
what
road
kind of
access.
coconuts though? Are they farm coconuts or are they wild coconuts?
How many square meters?
From what I understand, it's a coconut plantation. But the thing is it's
Oh,
got road access. You could
that
put a
means they're farm coconuts.
yeah, you could get a
How many
Baja
square
Cubo
meters?
there. It's
How many square
hectares,
meters
man.
though? Yeah,
And
hectares.
we're talking 3.5 hectares. Man, that's a lot of meters, man. That's like geez, 3.5 hectares. Geez, that's a lot of land, man.
How
You could
much
Yeah,
actually
money?
buy
that's a
that.
good area.
You could
And how much
you could
money?
actually buy that. You could buy that, build a Baja Cubo there, and sell that other half of the property, and have your old lady family work the property, so you wouldn't have to give them any of your money. You could tell them, here, support yourself, work the freaking property.
Coconuts cost quite a bit of money.
Yeah, they're up to 50 pesos sometimes.
Yeah, for a good bundle, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, you could, like I said, you could just build your Baja Cubo and just tell the family to run the freaking property. That way, you wouldn't have to send them money every month.
Yeah.
Just tell them, hey, you work the property here, be self-sufficient.
Oh yeah,
Work the property.
this
I
guy
got
in the chat.
I got my pension. I don't need that money. Work the property, keep the money.
That's what my
Yeah,
pigs.
tree of life, coconuts.
I'll tell you, that's my pig farm. They were just with that one sow before the two sows. I'm surviving. If I had to work, I wouldn't have to work because they turn
But
so quick.
it costs quite a bit to feed them and medicine and all that, right?
No, it just depends.
Vitamins.
It just depends how long you're going to keep them. If you're going to keep them for a while, the food's going to cost a little bit more. But if you sell them, there's money in the bank.
Well, if 3.5 hectares is only 8,000 USD, right? Shit,
That's
I
not
could
bad. That's
go
good.
there. I could go there and buy that shit cash, man. You know, the thing is,
Really.
you have your Filipina take out a loan and pay it off in payments and build a Baja Cubo, and just like you 1/4 of your pension as your monthly payments for the friggin' place, and you wouldn't have to make any money. Just let the family work the land, you know.
Like so far, well, I just sold my last pig, what, a week, 2 weeks ago. And the new piglets are due next week. So in about 30 days, I could turn them right around. And the sow
Well,
should be pregnant.
I wouldn't want to build $1 million house like Frank. You know, Baja Cubo is good enough for me. Man.
Oh, I tease poor Frank. Every time, every time he goes off on how beautiful,
What
how big his house is,
isn't,
all the money he
isn't,
has, I jab
isn't
him.
isn't $1 million house over there? Isn't that like 20,000 USD?
Yeah,
Uh,
roughly.
well, it's not 20, figure at 50. Take the low rate, 50.
Wow.
So
Well, because I
550.
was checking out.
Well, I was
All
gonna say around 40,000.
No, 1 million is 20,000 USD, man.
That's what I just said.
20,000. Because I was checking out those condos in Baguio before they passed that smoking ban, and they were 1 million for the condo.
Actually, I spent a little over a million. $1,050,000 to build.
Shit, I got more equity in that house in Indiana than that, man.
And I built my first house here. It's a big little. It's only a 2 bedroom, but it's a big. It's a large two
I
bedroom.
could live in a 12 by 12 Baja Cubo, man.
And the house up at the pig farm, that only cost me shit. That didn't cost me no more than 100,000.
As long as it's one of those prefab that's got the mosquito mesh in between the double wall. You know?
The bra on it. Oh, wow, nice.
I tell you, those bloody kubos, they could be expensive. They could
Yeah, you
be
get
expensive.
the prefab ones that are nice where you can put a kitchen and everything. They're like about anywhere between 150,000 and 200,000.
They could be-
That's with the mosquito mesh and a double wall, like a double wall. That way you don't
Hello,
have a bug
Ken.
crawling on it.
Yes, JLB is hated by 99% of YouTube. I was just replying to Fanboy that said Chris and Cebu was attacked by some kind of vendetta from B-bots or something. I was asking him what did he do, Chris do to B-bots. Yeah, I like Chris.
Yeah.
That's
Chris
why
was a
I
nice
that's why I
guy.
asked what happened. That's why I asked what happened to him because he was a cool dude. Man.
I
Yeah.
think he just gave up. Just gave it up.
He gave up, got tired of it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, since you got two houses over there, Ed, you know, when I come visit, you know, you could let me use one of your houses address
No
for my
problem.
SIM card, right?
No
I can stay
problem.
there for free, right? As long as I
Yeah,
don't hit on, as long as I don't hit on your harem, right?
there you go.
His harem is the pigs, buddy. Leave the
My hair
pigs
is a
alone.
pig. Yeah.
Well, if you pay me enough money, Ed, I can backdoor a couple of them for you. You know, take them off your
My hair,
hands.
yeah. My hair and my wife, 2 kids. My hair.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
you can babysit the kids.
No, I got a yaya. I got a yaya.
There you go.
Oh,
I'll be
Hey,
your
Steve.
cousin behind.
Now the yaya
I
takes
can-
my son to school, and she stays there and waits for him.
yeah, the yaya is yeah, you gotta keep away from the yaya.
Who's got a yaya?
I do.
Ed.
You do, Ed?
Yeah.
If it's your wife that hired it, it's probably some middle-aged woman that's not too
Some
pretty,
old.
right?
Her aunt. It's her aunt. It's her aunt.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's,
It's her
is she
aunt.
old and
Yeah,
chubby?
she's old.
Hey,
She's
see,
not
Richard,
chubby, but
Richard,
she's old.
Richard, you know Ed's tapping that on the side. You know that, right?
He just said it.
I wish.
No, he's got a young woman, man. Ed's got a young
Yeah, he's got
girl.
Yeah.
he's got a couple of her and girls over there. You know that.
Yeah.
Now she take because see my son, he goes to school half the day, and the school he goes to, a lot of the mothers stay there and wait for the kids.
Yeah,
They have an area.
Ed,
They have
I
an
knew
area for them.
I knew a guy that was an engineer. 1 second.
You put my coffee in the pot?
Which pot?
bet you
Yeah,
bring your truckers in the house.
Hey, trucker. Yeah, they have a nice area for the
Hey,
parents to sit
Okay.
in.
No,
Hey,
it's not
Richard,
mine.
you notice that
Ed,
Ed said he notices the mothers hang around for the kids at the school. So you know where he's getting
Yeah.
his side action from.
a buddy of mine who was a chemical engineer here in New York, he married a Filipina, and in a few years later they moved back to Cebu, and he did the same thing for his kids. He waited from all day at the school to drive. He was living in Cebu City. I forget where he said,
Good.
but he said the kids, because they were half white, they were bullied by Filipino kids, which I don't believe. You know what I mean? I don't think Filipinos, he might be
Well, but,
I think it depends on what the kid like. Okay, if they're weak kids, but if they're like strong kids,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it depends on the kids.
yeah,
Yeah.
depends. And the
Yeah.
school. And the school. If it's a private school, the chances are very low.
I really don't know. I
Yeah.
got to talk to him. He's coming to my birthday party. He moved back to New York. He already retired from his chemical engineering job. He worked for the Department of Health, and he's a guy. You know what his job was? He'd find out what kind of poisons are in our food, like especially
Yeah,
imported foods and stuff. And he was telling me all the garbage, like foods that come from India and stuff. They find all kinds of shit in the food and stuff like that. It blow your mind. They
yeah.
use like electron microscope and spectrograph, and they can tell exactly what's in it.
Be nice if you didn't say shit, Rich.
Why is that a bad word?
No, but literally shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah.
Rich,
probably
Rich Buon, Rich Buon, did you get the clip of
What?
CC getting his
What about that
chin
pie?
chin cut by the barber?
I use so
You need to
many.
get that, man.
No, that's okay.
Just let it
I had
go.
a big piece of pie today, but I'm looking for the real pie in a little while.
oh, I'm looking for a real piece of pie.
She brought
A
me in
real live.
an apple pie, and she goes, it was one piece left in the refrigerator, but the whole dish was taken. It's a big dish, glass dish, right? So I just told her when she brought it in, she goes, I wrapped it up in foil. And I said, I'm looking for the real pie in a little while.
Stop. Stop.
What? That's the way it
Nothing like
rolls.
a nice piece of hot cherry pie.
No.
Oh, there's that time over there. That's right. Let's get the. Oh,
Yeah, you're right, Ken. Absolutely. All kinds of that crap. I used to love working, but my wife said, "Stay home. You don't need to work." I'm a wow.
Yeah, John
Nice,
don't
John.
need to work. His work is
John's a pretty young guy too, isn't he?
he's a couple of years younger than me.
Yeah.
I think he's like around 57.
Mm-hmm.
shit.
Ish.
The only time I work
Ish.
is maybe once in a while I'll take a bag of pig food off the tricycle and put it in a storage bin. That's the extent of my work. Just,
I think my wife is gonna make bagels. She said right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
at
Yeah. I don't.
11 o'clock at night? 10 o'clock at night?
Yeah. Oh my God, this girl wakes up at 2 a.m. and cooks
Holy
Yeah.
Jesus.
and works full time. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but your wife, there's the cooking as like a second hand. I mean, like a job. Like she sells her food, right?
Yeah, a side hustle. People buy it.
Yeah,
buy
that's what I'm talking about. Side hustle.
Filipino food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my Filipino friend that worked at the casino, she makes that Filipino food on the side and sells it. Her
But some
Yeah,
leche,
it's
her leche flan, man, people go nuts over that shit, man. She sells
Yeah.
orders pre that shit.
yeah, you wouldn't believe how much money Filipinos once they come to America and they have good jobs, how much they pay for food that's like a dollar in the Philippines. They're blowing all their money on this food. It's crazy, but I'm happy that she's doing
Well, I
well.
tell you, you can't afford. I went to my son went to school. My son went to college outside of Philadelphia. There's a Filipino restaurant, and every time I go down to pick him up or something, we go to that restaurant, and I say, expensive.
Oh yeah,
Whoa!
yeah. There's a Chinese a la Shanghai that's about 20 miles from me that the Filipinos like to go to eat. I think it's near one of the colleges where there's a lot of Chinese kids going. And all the Chinese kids that have money. So, like, you can't get you and your wife go in there to eat dinner. It's going to cost you like $200, you know. And this isn't down in New York City, man. This is up here in the boondocks, man.
That's how the Filipino restaurant is down
Yeah.
outside of Philadelphia.
So Big E saying he did a Brett Glasgow to them at Rich Wong. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
That's a Joe Phil Can and Honeycomb both.
Oh, okay.
And Joe said he's done it to other Filipinos too. So I mean, I don't know. That's from them. I'm hearing it from them.
What did they do? Invite him or cammed with him or something and showed his junk?
No, chatting on Messenger, and then all of a sudden it comes out.
Oh wow. Are these girls married girls or?
Well, you know who Honeycomb is, right?
Oh yeah. Big E's old girlfriend. Yeah.
And Joe
His
Philcan,
acquaintance.
Joe Philcan's in her 40s. She was living in Toronto with a couple kids.
I think I've seen her show. I don't know how I did see it. Maybe she was on the what's it? The
Yeah,
Rileys?
Honeycomb been on my show before.
yeah, she has.
Yep.
I don't know Brett Glasgow, Rich Wong. I've heard his name a lot, like a couple of years ago.
Well, he's been floating around the community. He has his own show. He goes on Filipinos channels, talking to women and stuff, and yeah.
Mm. Wow. So how did
No,
the
this
girls
wasn't just
respond?
this wasn't just Phoenix Picks. This was him doing live video with them, and then all of a sudden it just flopped out, like by accident. Yeah, that happens more than once by accident. Come on, man.
Now, are you talking about he done that, or did somebody else do that?
That was Darren Dobson.
Who's Darren Dobbs?
It wasn't Pick, Steve. He was actually on live video, man. Honeycomb's got the live video captured.
Is he the guy that was friend of Big E, Darren Dobson?
What's bad? What's bad about this guy is he's doing all that charity
I don't know.
shit. He's the one that does the charities, spread the banana bullshit, and support here, grow your channel like a Mike G type channel, and he's doing charities, and then there's a rumor also, I don't know if this is true or not, that his ticket was actually paid for by somebody else to go to the Philippines. So
Is Darren guide, man? Does he live in the Midwest or somewhere? And is he the one
he's from Canada.
Oh, because I remember there was a guy that
I don't know who that guy is then.
a few years ago when Big E had his show, there was a girl over in Mualbuao in Cebu, and was her name Vicky or something like that? Was that his girlfriend or something like that?
Rebecca Valanta, the
Yeah.
exotic Filipino.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes.
I know who. Yeah, I know who Vicky is.
So the guy is Darren is yeah, I thought for some reason he was from like Indiana or something. He had a Harley.
But Vicky, but didn't Vicky marry a German guy?
I have no
Oh, so
idea.
that's what I hear. That's what I hear. But no, this Darren guy, he hides behind like he's doing charities for these
Okay.
Filipinas. And he hooks up with all these Filipino vloggers. Like supposedly this week, he's there now. Supposedly he's supposed to be having some big dinner in BGC where all these Filipino vloggers are going to show up.
Oh, that's too expensive up there, man. In Bonafuco, global city there. Wow, it's for the
Oh,
rich
he's got
people.
that. He's got that charity money to pay for that, man.
Oh, okay. What's that
He's
joke?
charity. His charities, you know, he's characterizing his genitals to the Filipinos. Man.
Well, you look what John Baker said. I went to meet Brad, but he wouldn't answer the phone.
Oh, really?
He was over in Seattle, Washington.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I remember John telling me that, and he wouldn't go meet him.
Wow.
And John went from California, and he drove all the way up to Seattle, and he wouldn't go and he wouldn't go outside and meet up with him. And John was going to treat him to dinner and everything.
Well, if John is ever in upstate New York, he can stop by and see me, and he don't have to treat me. We'll feed him.
John's a good dude, man. He's
Yeah, he is.
he's
Kevin
the,
a lot.
he's,
Yeah.
he's the godfather of the Lakota Nation.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's a real deal.
They call him Tatanka.
Yeah, John's a good man.
Kevin, if you're like a Native American, can you change reservations? Like, say he didn't like the weather up there, could he move down to a New Mexico reservation where it's warmer?
Yeah, they could adopt me.
Okay. Oh, he's a talented karaoke singer. Yeah, me too when I'm drunk, but nobody else thinks.
Yeah,
so.
I hear that. I was going to say that too.
Yeah.
I was going to say I'm a John Travolta when I'm drunk.
Yeah,
Rich, I got
JLB,
I got
She
two
does.
motorcycle vlogs.
Hello,
on my
Maria.
channel. There's one where I'm in Saigon. It's called Organized Chaos, and the other one I'm up in the lot. It looks like a green ball, but what it is, that's the grab helmet on the motorcycle guy. Check them out. You might be able to get some funny shit out of that. You know?
Philip, you seem like a guy that would have a Harley. Seem like a
Oh
bike
yeah.
guy.
I rode bikes all my life. I had a '56 Panhead for a while.
So what
You
kind
had a
of
Stingray bicycle. What are you lying for, man?
what kind of guitars?
When
did
I
you
was
play?
younger, man, before I turned 14, I had a Stingray. I had a Schwinn Stingray, man.
I was busting your balls.
Oh, I loved it a lot. Oh, don't I miss it? Bring
I heard-
back memories.
What's that?
Got a lot.
Oh,
Got a
man,
lot to get
I
done.
took
I
my
used to
reading glasses off. Let's see. So, Philip, you're a guitar player, right?
Oh, Philip?
Yeah. I remember him saying he was a guitar player.
He probably
Well,
just passed out.
You could say that, but I asked a guy yesterday at the English restaurant
think-
down the street here that sells fish and chips and shit. I asked him, "Did you have chicken breast dinners?" He only had the small pieces. He says, "Come tomorrow." He said, "I get you a big chicken breast with French fries and some vegetables." And he had a guitar hanging
Nice.
up in there. I go, if I come and eat here, could I play that guitar? I said, "Could I play that guitar, man?" I said, "I haven't got to play it in 3 months." He said,
Richard,
"Yeah." He
the
said, "You can
answer
play
is
it."
straight no.
So, go ahead, Philip.
So maybe I'll give him Maybe I'll give him a concert.
I will never
run
go back
from-
to Vietnam, Richard. Never.
Yeah. I don't have any interest in going there either.
Never. No, never, Richard. No way. No interest. I let Philip go there for me.
His fanboy says, John, send him a bill for emotional distress. I don't think John's the type of guy that's going to get emotional distress.
I'll tell you what.
Oh,
I'll tell
John?
you what.
Yeah.
If you did go, Ed,
Oh.
you wouldn't believe how much it's changed.
Oh, I could
Yeah.
believe it's changed, but I got no reason to go there.
Yeah. Only bad memories, right? Right, Ed?
That's it.
Yeah.
What
Well, you
what
do what
happened,
you got. You know,
what
you
had
got to do.
happened, I'd go in that museum they have, their war museum, and I'd probably lose it. So
Yeah, I
I
wouldn't
couldn't
want to
go
see
back
that
to this.
either. And I was not in the
I
military.
didn't go there. I was
Yeah,
3
but-
blocks away from the place. I didn't go there. I did go on the Mekong River, tour though. I went on that one.
Yeah.
I should have made a
Make
video.
a
for
river
Popeye.
delta.
That's a tour they got. I should did a video for Popeye on that. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, my brother had one
Well,
of those.
you guys, should I get off in a couple of minutes? Because it's 1 hour and 56 minutes.
So you're all right.
What, do you got a date?
No, I don't want to stay on. The other day I was on for over 3 hours. That was a long. See, this chair is kind of up on me. So, kind of does a number to me on my lower back.
You know what it is, Kev? As we get older, we lose all the meat on our ass cheeks. So sitting down for a while, then your ass starts to hurt. Man.
Well, losing my weight isn't just in my stomach and my chest, also in my back and my ass.
Did you lose your
So,
ass?
Yeah. When you
Yeah.
lose
Losing
that
everything,
cushion,
buddy.
you lose that cushion back there. You got nothing to sit on anymore. It's bone against the chair.
No more tush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pennsylvania. John was telling me about this purple cushion. Pennsylvania. John was saying you could get them at the truck stops.
Do they make
He's John's seen some
like?
Pennsylvania truckers should know about that stuff.
Do they make bed mattresses? I think there's a company called Purple that makes like a foam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what John was talking about.
Yeah, I've had a foam mattress. I forget what it is. It was friggin' ridiculously expensive. You know?
Yeah, that John said he got some in his house. His wife is a professional gamer, and John has one of those purple in his truck.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Big E saying, oh my God, most of us work 40, 50 hours a week. Kevin does 4 hours on YouTube and is complaining. Big E, it's because his
Hey.
it's his what do you call it there?
Hey, Big E, you're number one. Fucker. Still, but hey, because I got no more donuts.
Yeah, Big E. YouTube needs Big E. Where's Big E been, man? He always puts
He's playing in the
comments
pool.
He always puts no comments on his video, so you can't comment on the video.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Oh, he's got kids, you know, and you don't probably want perverts.
Yeah, but the
commenting.
point is, how does he know that I watched the video if he's got no comments? So he could put monitor comments, but he's too lazy to monitor the comments, right?
Oh, I would never say that. Big E's my friend. I would never say he's lazy. Just fat, but not lazy.
Did you say he's
Because
fat?
he tells me I should lose weight, but
Really?
Yeah, he told me I got to lose weight and everything. So I lost a lot of weight.
Man, he look. I saw that video he made with Michael Fazio. He looked like a giant. I mean, like
Yeah,
David
well,
and
Kev,
Well,
Goliath.
he is tall.
Yeah,
yeah, Kev, you know when you get married, you know what happens. You know, the wife starts cooking for you and stuff, and that's how you get that way. You know? That's
yeah. Well, if you're married to a Filipino, I don't know how picky you are, but you're used to growing up eating American food. You know, some of the things like fried chicken intestines or that kind of weird stuff,
Oh,
you might not
nah,
enjoy
nah,
too
nah,
much.
nah, 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 nah.
See what I
That
mean?
Filipina by me, that Filipina by me, she cooks some good pancit canton and lumpia and all that good stuff. Man. She's
Yeah,
good.
but the real
oh,
stuff they
50,
probably
$150 on Amazon. John
That's
said for
that's tourist
chair,
food.
that chair cushion.
yeah, but the real stuff, Philip, they love is
Yeah.
sisig, which is made from pig face.
Oh,
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
cheesesteak.
Well,
see, Ed
I
loves
pig
it
love
too.
face
it.
and the head of the pig.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah,
But
the ears.
it's an appetizer. It's an appetizer, and you eat it and drink at the same time.
My wife sells more of that stuff, man. It's unbelievable.
I'll tell you. I bet you. I'm not against your wife though. The best sisig is from Angeles City,
Yeah, it was invented up there,
Pampanga.
right? Yeah,
It's
yeah.
invented there.
Yeah.
Yep, that's where it came.
Yep.
And that is the best. They have
Yeah.
a little liver in it, little pig liver. You get your onions, nice and spicy. Oh Jesus, I
Yeah.
love sisig.
My
Yeah.
wife will sit down with a big bone that she boils up and she'll eat the marrow out of the bone and just have
Oh
cabbage in the
jeez.
water. Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bet she eats the marrow out of your bone, right?
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. You better believe it. Right, Piggy?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
The Philip just knows the tourist food, the gaijin food. You know
Stop
about
it.
Pancit, lump
Filipino.
of chicken adobo. Yeah. Yeah. Lumpia
Big
is
Kev,
good.
Big
Pancit.
Kev, Daji Bat.
Lumpia and stuff like that's festival party food, festival food.
What's that, Phil?
Yeah.
Ed.
Lumpia, things like that. Pancit
Oh yeah.
lumpia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's party food when you have
Yeah.
festival.
Party
Yeah,
food,
Kenny,
Christmas food, wedding food.
that
Yeah, it's
that's the good stuff, Kenny. The pancit canton and the lumpia and the
Uh-uh.
adobo. That's the good stuff.
Chicken. Yeah.
And
Where's
you
the
get
link,
your
Piggy?
and a good
longanisa,
weekend. A good weekend.
longanisa with eggs, or chorizo with eggs.
John, really? John says he loves his 28-year-old younger wife. Cooking, life is good. Amen.
There you go, John.
Yes. Maria Rosario de la Pena. Well, that's a long name.
Filipina.
She,
Filipina.
she's in Macau, in next to Hong Kong.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, yeah.
I went there once in Macau,
Man,
like over 20 years ago.
Scott DeFlago is saying maggot pork.
Isn't
Yum.
Macau basically that's the gambling where the casinos are?
Yeah,
Basically
yeah.
Macau.
It was a British territory. Well,
Yeah.
and then, but it used to be well before it was what the Portuguese,
Yeah.
and then the British took it over.
Yeah. now
It's time
Chinese
for my
shit.
Lolo nap. It's time for my Lolo nap, man. I'm gonna go take a nappy pie, man.
The sun is
so-
out. What are you talking about? You just been up
Well, I'm
all
not-
night.
I'm taking a Lolo nap so I can go get my Daji Ba later on this afternoon, man.
Yeah.
Philip
Ba,
looks like a
Daji Ba.
guitar player.
If you cut your hair, it won't be. You don't use that for a hair lotion.
Don't be jealous, Baldy.
That's what I was going to say. He's jealous because you got all the hair, man.
That's
No.
it, guys.
All right, buddy. Thanks for coming on, Phil.
Take it easy, Philip.
Take it easy, Phil. Have a good one, Phil.
Take it anyway.
He's a good guy. I like Phil. He's crazy.
He is a good guy. We
Yeah,
had lunch. We had lunch one summer.
I remember that.
Had a
Yeah, your
good time
video.
with him.
Phil's gonna do a
That's
Prel
why
commercial.
somebody asked if I go back to Vietnam. I don't have to go back. I'll send Phil. He'll go back for me.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow, John said when he was young, his hair was below his belt line. That's cool.
ooh,
Mine wasn't that long, but I had long hair too.
I
never
had
long
hair down on my shoulders once.
Did the girls
I
like
never.
it?
I don't know. I liked it.
But his gay friends liked it.
Stop it. Hey, there's my gay friend. How you doing, Mr. Happy?
Better than most, not as good as some. How are you?
There you go.
You guys would not believe the weather over here lately.
Cool.
What weather?
Rainy, right?
Raining. Still raining.
I don't know if you can see, but we're looking at
You don't look bad.
Looks
probably
Suck it
overcast.
up.
it's almost like I'd say it's in the low 70s.
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, it's
Low,
overcast,
high
yeah.
60s. It's
It
been
must be freezing.
really cold. Well, it's been raining and raining. All right, everyone's wearing
Still,
like trench coat.
it's still raining over this side. Still raining.
But you know, it's been raining like nonstop for days and days.
I'll tell you, if it doesn't stop, Cebu's going to have a really great cinema. It's going to be rained out.
Oh, they missed it for the past couple of years,
Yeah.
so they'll probably have it anyhow.
Yeah, and then this year it's going to be almost. It's going to be a wet
Wow,
one.
nice.
I was telling Ed earlier, we had real bad thunder and lightning earlier this morning, and now it quit. But yeah, it was pretty bad earlier. But we must have got some of that California weather.
But normally we don't get much rain in Cebu City. I mean, compared to other. I mean, like I think in Leyte, there's parts of Leyte they get like 150 inches a year. In Cebu City, I think it's about 40, which is much
Yeah.
less, much more mild in Cebu than Manila or. You know, it's noticeably different. Like when I went to Behold at that time that you mentioned earlier about meeting Fazio,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can feel the difference as soon as you get off the boat. It's a pretty dramatic difference in humidity.
How's the weather where your parents live, Biggie?
They live in LA, so it's the worst of summer. Maybe it's 73, and the worst of winter, it's about 69.
Wow.
But they didn't get caught up in that rain or nothing.
No, not yet. I mean,
Okay.
they need it though. Let's be honest. I mean, California was in a horrific drought.
Yeah.
7 of the 10 reservoirs in Central California are now overflowing, and they were at 30% before all this started. So I know it's bad for people who get hurt, obviously, but for the long term of having water,
Yep.
desperately needed it. And the
Well, it
Colorado
definitely
Rockies
filled
are
up a lot of places.
Colorado Rockies are up 200% of normal on snow, which is really good for Lake Mead and Lake Powell. So Lake Mead is, I mean, that's getting scary. You start thinking, like, if it continues down that path, what are they going to be drinking in Las Vegas?
I was gonna say I've seen a video last year there. The water level was getting so low there that these things where the mafia dropped these 55-gallon drums with bodies were popping up out of the water. You see that, Biggie?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
That had been bad.
they found Jimmy Hoffa finally, I think. About
Really? Wow. So speaking
Yeah.
about the Colorado River, if anybody ever took an Amtrak from, say, Chicago to California, there's one area in Colorado in the summer where everybody's kayaking down
Mm-hmm.
along the river. There's one area every time the train goes by, everybody would turn around, pull down their pants, and moon the train.
Oh wow.
Woman,
Oh,
I
I would
tell
have
you,
loved to see.
you get a feel.
I
I've
would have
seen
loved
that.
to take an
I took the
Amtrak,
train.
but Amtrak is
Yeah, I
twice as
took the train
expensive
twice
as a plane.
anymore. Yeah, I
I
took
mean,
it twice across country.
I, I tried
Yeah,
taking it from LA to San Francisco, and it took like 22 hours to get there, and it cost twice
Wow.
as much as
good.
taking a Southwest flight for 50 minutes.
Wow.
No, no,
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, it's not 20.
Yeah, I've
I'm
taken it twice.
exaggerating. It's about 12 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if
Yeah,
you
I take it
drove
from Harrisburg. What?
from LA,
I've taken it from
Biggie,
Harrisburg. So,
to San Francisco at nighttime, would it be traffic be less like in the middle of the night?
Driving? Oh, yeah. It'll take you about 6 hours. But like the problem with rail, I mean, Amtrak has been losing money since the 1970s, and
Yep.
they've only stayed afloat because of the government subsidies.
Yep.
Whereas you contrast that in Europe, you can go from Amsterdam to Paris, takes you 3 hours on a fast train, costs you anywhere from $50 or $60 for a general ticket to $90 in a cabin. It's dirt cheap and it's
Yeah.
it
efficient.
is.
So
Amtrak's
U.S.
expensive. Very.
never been in the train business.
Well, yeah, in the
Yeah.
early '90s, man, we were supposed to have those maglev trains in California and New York, and they're supposed to be the answer to a maiden's prayer as far as transportation, like they have in Japan and Europe, and I don't know what happened to them.
Too many politics. I mean, the
Politics.
car.
Yeah.
Roberto, I can't afford to cut the 3 hairs. I won't have any left if I do that.
No, I've taken the Amtrak from Harrisburg, PA
Holy shit.
to Chicago.
Is that Ricky
Hey,
Drama?
Hey, Big E, you see that?
What do you
What?
say?
Mr. Whoop Whoop.
Big Shot Travel is in the house.
Come
Still
on
like-
up.
like,
Come on up, my little buddy.
This is what This is what you want. Why, Kevin? oh man, come on up on the show, man.
Come on up, my little fat buddy. Mr. Botox, come on up.
He's not little,
Look at that.
man. He's
no,
a big
no,
guy.
no Botox.
He's pretty
No
tall,
Botox.
isn't he? Biggie.
Well,
Ricky's pretty
he's
big,
what,
isn't he?
2 inches taller than me.
About 6'3", I'd say.
Oh, 6'3"?
Yeah, I'm 6'1", and so he's taller than me.
You were 6'4". What did you lose? Height?
And most people lose height as they get older.
Yeah, it's true.
Hmm.
What is that gel in between your vertebrae there? That all gets compressed and
Yeah, that's what's happening in the mind.
Pennsylvania
I am
trucker.
shorter. That's the start of osteoporosis when it starts doing that.
yeah, my mom had like a bad vertebrae. They fixed it on Thanksgiving. The surgeon did it.
Yeah.
They made a small incision. They like glued it together, and boom, she walked right out of there. This guy is a waste. Don't let him on. Who's that? West Danghouse. We don't like the censor really. Who we
Yeah, come on. Oh, idiots are welcome. We even let Frank come on.
Yeah, we were hoping Frank came on. People
Yeah,
enjoy
Frank
it.
came on a couple of days ago.
People love
Yeah,
it.
he did. He did.
Yeah, I was eating Wendy's burgers, man. I
Yeah,
missed it.
you put food on instead of us. That's incredible.
Hey, I don't eat too many burgers, and I was
That's
crazy.
Janet.
Is that Philip? So it's nighttime wherever they are.
It's not raining there, Biggie?
That's Pennsylvania trucker.
It's
Oh, okay.
sprinkling. It's sprinkling. And it is
Sprinkling.
raining very, very hard all night.
I'll tell you,
Well, anyway,
it's still
we're-
raining here pretty hard.
the car's waiting for me, you guys. I just wanted to stop up, say hi, and hope you all have a good weekend.
What are you going out to lunch?
Thanks, Biggie. Have a
Yeah, I
have
gotta
a good
pick my
time.
daughter at school, and then we're going out.
Biggie, stop and get a haircut while you're there. While you're in town.
Police corner down there. Hi. Just popped out of nowhere.
Yeah, just stop and get a haircut on the way
Your
home.
wife's a happy girl, man.
Oh yeah, we have a great time, man. We have a great life.
Yeah.
We really enjoy our time together. We're best friends, and you know, she's just fantastic.
Croak mouth.
Good. Happy
Freeze.
wife, happy life.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, my friend, thank you for coming on. Free speech for everybody.
Yeah, it's got to be Frank.
Yeah, but later on, he's gonna try to flag me. You know.
Why do you say that? Isn't that a lot of work to do that, to flag somebody?
No.
Well, yeah, but he'll do it
Have a
just for
life.
spite.
He doesn't have a life. I mean, when you're doing 15 shows a day, what kind of life do you have?
Back to back, he'll have it. He'll have how great he is. Come on up, my friend. Tell us how great you are.
I don't think that's Frank.
Frank could go by
No.
Filipino something.
Yeah, he made his yearly appearance on your show, Kevin. He doesn't want to push your ratings up too high. He doesn't want you getting too many views. Yeah.
Yeah.
He called me what did he call me? The ass kisser? That's what he calls me.
Ass kisser, I think. Yeah. He said he put Sentai 7 in his place. He put me in my place.
That's just my real personality, man. I don't have any disputes with other people over nonsense. You know what I mean? Yeah.
He puts everything in his place, except for he's the one that needs to be put in his place. You know, if everybody else seems to get along with each other for the most part, there's always a few that don't like you for whatever reason. Nobody likes the guy. Nobody can stand the guy. Even the incredibly dysfunctional Big Shot Travels finally threw him under the bus, like he does everybody else. There's nobody. I mean, you think of all the things he gets accused of, and all the things cases that come his way in the Hawaii and the Philippines. No. Who else has that happening? I've never had that happen.
Happy husband? Wow.
Happy
husband, happy wife.
Yeah, that's nice. Arcelia's Corner said your wife said that. Yeah.
Well, the thing is that we both are very independent. Like, I don't ever try to dictate or control what she does. And
me neither to my wife.
She wants to do different things. Like, who am I to tell her?
Yeah.
You got to do it this way or that way.
Yeah.
She likes that freedom that she gets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, got a delivery. Okay, I got to go, you guys. I love you. Take care. Even
all right, buddy. Thanks for coming on. Be happy. Be safe.
I hope that you're having a good time and wherever you are, Ricky Drama.
Where is Ricky Drama? Man. Is he still in Southeast Asia, Ricky Drama?
Yeah.
Probably. Oh, I guess I don't have it. Okay, I got one more minute.
He goes all over the place. He was in Miami one time, or where was it? With Steve Montanelli.
That's why you have to give credit. Unlike the other person in Ben, he actually goes places. He meets people. So, you know, he's a fraction of the issue compared to his ex-mentor, the Tangerine Man in Ben Tyan.
Do you think it was really? I remember. I think he was gaslighting Frank just to build him up.
Oh, of course, Allo did that. I did that. Everybody's done that.
Yeah.
To get him because he's so gullible.
Yeah.
But
remember Ricky had him on the stream, and I think when he was in Florida. And he had Frank drop his drawers
he did it to
that guy Gary.
He doesn't have anybody in his life. A normal person wouldn't do that, but when you're trying to get approbation from,
we did when we were teenagers. when we
I
were
think
teenagers.
I like to I talk shit about Ricky Drama because he talks shit about me, but you know, in reality, I don't really have anything against him.
I would leave Ricky Drama alone if he left me alone.
I
Well,
don't
he
know
can't.
anything about him.
He can't. It's like it's like oxygen to him. But in real life, it's different. It's a character. He created a character, but that's not who he is when the YouTube is off. So I give him credit that at least he travels, he shows things, he does things. Most of the people on YouTube,
Yeah.
they don't do that, especially the one that is the biggest critic of everybody, the hate channel of the century in Bentayan. So why, and then to turn around and say that the person's jealous? Like, why would you want that? Why would anybody want to live that way? Anyway,
I think they're jealous of me.
I am. Because I'm, well, wait a minute. I was going to say I was jealous of your great hairline, but I guess that's not true.
Thanks, buddy.
Never mind.
I do good here.
So, Big E, what do you think, since you know a lot about medical stuff, what do you think of that collagen stuff people are taking? Does it help the skin at all? Or
It helps your joints.
It helps, but you know, the thing is, like, all supplements, about 95% of them are overhyped. Collagen is in everything you eat. I mean, collagen is a protein that's in chicken skins. I mean, anything. So all supplements at best can help you on the margins, at 2 or 3%, but it's never going to be anything earth shattering. I knew people around here that were taking collagen. I knew one guy, Filipino guy that I know, that he's taking 5,000 or 6,000 a month worth of collagen. And it's like, don't you realize that it's kind of a scam? It is real. It is true. I've actually researched it and looked at the studies on it. There is some marginal help with it, but it's not going to be anything earth shattering.
Any side effects from it or no?
Yeah, the taste. I actually took some just to try it, and I mean, I was like waking up at hours later, like when I went to sleep, and I would sort of have this little vomit thing,
burping or something. Yeah. Okay. My wife said to eat chicken feet. She goes, "That's collagen."
Chicken feet's the best source of collagen in chicken skin. Any of the tendons and anything like that, that's all collagen.
You love that.
Yeah, Jello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Popeye is in the house.
How you doing, Popeye?
I take issue with the ladyboy lover, Ricky Drama.
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody can have an issue with him because of his stupid actions. But the point, and I do too. But the difference is the magnitude and the scale compared to the biggest hate channel, which would be our Northern Cebu hate channel.
Oh man.
Okay, you guys, I have to run. Take care.
Cheerio.
Hi, buddy. Thanks for coming on. God bless. Be safe. I think you got a nice hairline.
Panty line. All right. So what do we do now? Everybody's gone. No, they're not.
I'll wait for another couple more minutes, Rich, and then we'll call it a night. Wait. Popeye just popped in. Let's hear the words of wisdom of Popeye.
Hey, you two wise guys.
What's up, Popeye?
Nobody's wiser than you, Popeye. You know that.
Hey, you two wise guys.
What's up? Not me.
Nobody's wiser than you, Popeye. There you go.
So, hey, let me answer your question there on collagen. There, Richard. Did you know your body makes collagen?
I know it used to, but I'm pretty old now. My skin's getting a little bit thin. I get bruised easily, But I'm taking blood thinners because I just had my heart valve replaced last
And
year.
that's not good for your skin either. Thins your skin, thins your blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, basically, as you get older, you lose collagen and the elasticity of your skin. Period. That's all there is to it. You can supplement, but like Big E said, nothing earth-shattering is going to happen. It may subside it a little bit.
You're just going to piss away a lot of money for little results.
You're pissing you. I mean, I remember 2013. I went in for a hernia operation. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
My fucking intestines slipped into my ball sack. It was very fucking painful. All right. It was like every time I walked, it was like somebody flicking my nuts.
Oh.
Just was not, great. So I went in, they operated, they fixed it.
Bouncing to the left, bouncing to the right.
Yeah. And I was happy that they fixed it. Okay. And before the operation, the doctor says to me, "Do you take any vitamins?" No, I don't take fucking vitamins. Do you take any medications? I says, no, I don't take any medications. And at the time, I was 53 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, you take no medications, no high blood pressure medication, no diabetic medication. No, I take no fucking medications. I eat what I want. I do what I want. And I go where I fucking want. I said, I spent 20 years in the fucking military, and and a good percentage of that time in the military, we were always had to do PT, physical fitness. You got to run a couple of miles a day. You got to do fucking sit-ups, push-ups. And that shit pays off when you get older.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? That shit pays dividends when you get older. But to move on to the Ricky Drama situation, I think that guy is the most vile, disgusting human being I ever fucking met. And I'll tell you what. And it's not because he was mugging up with a lady boy in the Walnut Bar in Thailand. It's not because of that. Okay? This guy is a veteran.
Oh, yeah.
And he started pounding on veterans.
Oh, no.
Especially me, Dave, Nico, right? And we come to find out what a hypocrite he is, because he flashed his DD-214.
Okay.
The same mistake that idiot JW made. Okay. So we read the codes on it.
Ooh.
Who do you think knows what the codes on the fucking DD-214 mean? We do. We know what it means.
Yep.
And he was processed out of the military under an admin discharge under other than honorable conditions.
Ooh.
In lieu of captain's mast or court-martial. So he did not go. They were either going to send him to captain's mast or court-martial. Hey, and this guy made up all kinds of wild-ass stories about my career.
Yeah.
About Nico's career. And it was not good. It was not good. And
he fabricated stuff, right?
Yeah, he did. He fabricated shit.
What the hell would he have done to get that kind of a dishonorable discharge?
Dude, if you look at his videos and the crazy shit he does, there's no command that's going to want him. He is a fucking troublemaker. Okay? He's just a fucking troublemaker. And now you know the story of Ricky Drama. This guy, back in the day, used to come on my channel when I was doing live shows and tell me how great I was. My Popeye shorts were a piece de la resistance, and I was a legend. I was this, and Nico was great. But all of a sudden, what does he do? He turns around and He meets up with the Tangerine Man.
Oh,
He
really?
He meets up with the used car salesman and a few of those other miscreants out there on the island of misfit toys. And they convince him that we are evil incarnate.
Oh, wow. Unbelievable.
So I just don't know. I just don't know how that can be. All right. And as for the ladyboy shit that he did, that ruined his channel.
Mm.
Okay. Now, if you're into the love that dare not speak its name, you should be keeping a low key on that shit because there are people that are very prejudiced against that.
Sure
I
there are.
myself,
Yeah.
if you're gay, if you like ladyboys, if you go that route, that's not my problem. What you do in the bedroom, and
Mhm.
it's really none of my business. But when you put it on live stream
Yeah.
and you think nobody is going to screw with you, you better think again.
There,
Yep.
got
You know,
another
you-
thing coming.
Yeah, you got another thing coming. They're going to screw with you.
Because that's just opportunity. Too much opportunity to pass down.
It is. And so that's Ricky Drama for you in the nutshell. So if you ever go on a different live stream, you'll be you're now well versed in who
Okay.
is,
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
is, and why is Ricky Drama.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, God. So what were you guys talking about tonight? What was your main topic?
Well, we were just doing a little bit of catching up on the Batman on the run, man on the run, and
Yeah.
just a little catching up on what was going on during the week.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Well, that's great, and and then here's another thing. The Orange Man. He comes out and he does a video and he uses all kinds of racial slurs,
Yep.
epithets,
I heard that.
stereotypes. Okay. I will use those big words. I won't use those small-minded words that the Orange Man himself used. Okay. And this is what kills me. This guy does all that and then erases the video. Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of work to do just for one show. Then you don't leave it up.
Yeah, and he doesn't leave it up, right? But here's what kills me. One time I was on the Nico show and he used the N-word like in the way that black people use it. My this, my that. You know what I'm talking about?
Nico did? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Yeah. You see what I'm talking about here?
Mm.
And then after the show, I got tagged with it. And the word never come out of my mouth.
Well, they're not really. It's they make it a slang word. They don't say nigger. They say nigga, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got tagged with it, and I got told that I was a racist asshole because I did nothing about it. It's not my show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that too once.
Yeah.
And, it's not. And I told this guy who was like hounding me for days on end. I said, it's not my show, number one. Number two, the word didn't come out of my mouth. And number three, it's not my obligation to stop somebody from saying what they have to say. It's like here, when I come up here, you are not responsible for my words. I'm not responsible for your words. We have free speech. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't live in fucking communist China.
Right.
I just
No,
don't.
thank you. Yeah.
And you have to own your own shit. That's the way I call the ball. Okay. If Big Kevin says something on this show that upsets somebody, just because I was here doesn't mean I'm guilty of it.
Yeah, don't mean you're guilty by association.
Yeah, everybody always tries to lay down
Kevin's
on
got to own
somebody.
his own shit, just like
Guilt by
you have to own
association.
your own shit, Richard, and I have to
Mhm.
own my own shit. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple as that. And I really wish
Yeah, just because you're at a protest don't mean you're part of the protest.
Correct. And I just wish people would stop doing that. It's so childish, it's immature, and it's silly. It's just silly. You know. So when are you going back to Philippines? Have you got a date yet?
No, my wife's friends, they want us to come back now, but I don't know. My wife's not digging what's going on with all this registration of SIM cards, and she thinks there's like too much control going on there. Other people see it differently, but she's entitled to
Registration of what?
your phones through the government with the SIM card and all that stuff. Now everybody has to register their phone, and for tracking purposes. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what that's all about.
I don't know who the new administration is fond of, whether he's fond of CCP or what,
I think that might be for election purposes.
Yeah.
He is a Marcos, okay?
Yep. My late father-in-law hated Marcos, the original one. He was there under martial law, trying to work, live, raise his family, and but that's him. That's not me. He's Filipino, and
I'd tell you a little story. Back in the day, when I was stationed in Philippines, one night I was sitting in the Woodstock bar, and I was cuddled up to this honey, and we were mugging up with each other, sucking face, having a great fucking time. I was drinking Tanduay rum and cokes. Life was good. And all of a sudden the lights went out. Boom. Okay.
Air conditioning went off. Boom.
Boom. Everything. And dude, it got quiet in the room, right? And because everybody was making out now. So, and about 30 minutes later, the lights came back on. Bang. Right. So everybody broke and went to their prospective corners. And I says, why do the lights in this country keep going? She goes, oh, it's election season. And they turn the lights out when they steal the ballots.
Wow. Yeah. I guess for this big Popeye, I guess for this big Sinulog festival that goes on in Cebu, I don't think it goes on in Manila. But my wife is upset too because she heard a report that they're blanking out like telecommunications during the holidays there, and she don't like that. She don't like any government control. She's been in America too much to see what they've been trying to do to us the past couple of years here. Yeah.
Well, at least you got the freedom to travel, bro.
Yeah.
And if you're going to let political views and shit like that dictate where you go and don't go, that's pretty sad.
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty sad.
Oh, they blocked the data only in Cebu? Yeah. Biggie's saying. Yeah. What is the reason for that anyhow? Anybody know? I told my wife maybe it's to stop terrorism or something, and she goes, really? Okay, sure.
And you got a guy, he says, really? Stories from 34 years ago. My point is, when that story happened, Marcos was president.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And flash forward now, okay? Who's president?
Yep.
Marcos.
The son. Yeah.
Okay. And it's his son, Junior. Mm-hmm. And I will give you a little advice there, Machete. Lest those who forget the past are doomed to fucking repeat it in the future.
Yep. Absolutely.
Right?
Well, the thing is this generation that was voting, was removed from that generation. They weren't impacted, probably not where they knew it anyhow from what original Marcos did. So they weren't aware of it, and that's they had the social media and all that stuff to use to get elected, and they say everything that DeMarcos did, family was accused of, was all lies and everything. It's some other family that don't like Marcos up in Manila there. They're the ones that are behind it all, and it's not true. And yeah.
But the only advice I could give you when you go to Philippines as a Kano, don't talk about their politics.
No, I ain't talking about politics. Yeah.
Just sit there when they talk about politics and play the stupid Kano. All right.
Yep. That's right. Yep, I agree with that. Yeah.
You'll come out 100% a lot better.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, it's and it's sad. Like a lot of times, I like to tell these stories because they are germane to what's going on today. They fit perfect, man. And you have people out there like, oh, we don't want to hear your old shit. We don't want to hear nothing, because they're not interested in learning anything. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not interested in learning. They don't.
They think they can learn everything on Google.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
And dude, my bar stories fit perfectly. I mean, the bars haven't changed today. There's still bar fines.
People are still the same too. Human beings.
Human nature hasn't changed
Yeah.
that much in the Philippines either.
I used to love to listen to. I had a neighbor that was in World War II and stuff, and he was all over the Southeast Asia. And I used to love to listen to his stories, man. And I respected the guy. He was engaged to an Italian woman. He was a Polish guy. And can you believe this, Popeye? He was in Subic Bay and didn't cheat on his fiance. I said, man, you are one special guy, because I couldn't have done it.
Oh, dude, it's
well,
tough.
he might have different example of what cheating is, though.
It's tough, man. It's tough when you're in Philippines and
Yeah.
you got all those pretty little Filipinas around you, and if you're married, that's why I like look at some of these guys that go to Philippines and get married. Now, I have to say, Big E is like the exception to the rule.
Oh, yeah.
Ed is the exception to the rule. I think you're the exception to the rule. But there are guys out there, and I won't name these channels, but they have been prevalent in the Philippine genre. They are fucking angry because they are not out there doing what like the Ricky Dramas, the big heads, others are doing, because they're eating the same cookie every night, and they don't like the cookie that they picked. Okay.
Exactly.
He's just laughing his ass off.
What the hell happened to Big Head? That guy was hilarious, man.
He's still around.
Is he?
He's in the Philippines.
Oh man.
Big Head Larry.
Yeah. I remember watching a video of his a couple of years ago. He was on some island, maybe Bantayan, up where our friend lives, and some old Filipino woman was throwing like sand at him to keep him away from her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was filming her.
Yeah. He's a character, that dude. Yeah.
And I tell everybody, there's only 3 reasons why you go to Philippines. Okay. Reason number 1, because you want to see the country. There's that guy that goes because he wants to see the chocolate hills. He wants
really?
Baguio, and that guy
adventurous,
real fucking square. Okay. And then there's the guy that goes there because he's on a mission. He wants a traditional wife, and he wants to get married.
Yeah.
Right. And then there's the losers like Ricky Dramas, big heads. They go there to, they go there just to basically be a whoremonger.
Right? Absolutely.
And you know what? I don't take umbrage with that. If you want to go there and be a whoremonger, go ahead and do it. But at least fucking admit it.
Yeah.
Don't come up on live stream and say, "Oh, this new whore is gonna be my wifey for lifey."
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't be doing
Uh-huh.
that shit.
Yeah. That's crazy.
My wifey, huh?
Yeah, wifey for lifey, right? That's what he says in all his live stream.
And he's looking at the camera with smiling.
You know, and
You're my new wifey.
I just laugh. You know what I mean? And I mean, dude, how you gonna keep? Let's see. Did you ever witness a UFO flying out of the ocean?
No.
No.
Oh, I witnessed something, but it wasn't over the ocean.
I never did.
You good.
I think I used to believe in that shit, and I think it's just all the government is playing games with us to make us believe in the government, the big daddy. They want more control of us, so they can protect us from these people from other planets. These little guys with big heads and funny looking eyes that are going to abduct us, and yeah, they can protect us, right? Yeah.
You know, but you got to be. If you look at this realistically, okay, you got to be kind of a little foolish to think that we're the only living beings in the universe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the universe, you know, as far as scientists know, is infinite. And every day we learn something new about it. And if you think we're the only intelligent life, I don't know about that.
Well,
There's a lot of interest in animals out there.
Here's the insult. What does one person that constantly talks about the Philippines and adventures there from 34 years ago? I call that person a loser. You're calling out. No, I'm not calling out anybody from going there. I'm just saying what kind of people go there. See, if you take the wax out of your fucking ears, and if you had a better comprehension level of what I was saying, you might agree with me.
I thought you were gonna say what type of guys go to the Philippines and what do they go there for? 3 types of people: women, and women. You know?
No, really. I've seen a lot of blogs that just go there because they like the culture of the Philippines. They want to go to all those interesting places. And
Kowalson Falls and the Chocolate Hills, like you said, and see the tarsiers and Baho and what else?
Dude, and I see a lot of guys that go there to visit all the World War II places.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, can any of these guys tell me what happened in Leyte in the live chat? Some of you can, but I don't think Machete can. He'll have to fucking Google.
MacArthur landed there. Isn't there like a statue of him walking out of the sea or something like that?
That's
General
correct.
MacArthur. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And can anybody told me who the original owner of San Miguel beer was?
Mm-mm.
MacArthur.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. So he made the Filipinos happy. Is that why they named that boulevard up there in Anguilla City after him?
Mm-hmm.
For San Miguel beer.
Well, there's McCarthy Avenue.
Yeah. Well, I got to get going, man.
All right.
Good talking to you guys.
I'll let you guys carry on smartly. And it was nice to come on.
Appreciate your time.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely, man.
Always nice for you to come up, hang out with us.
All right, Kev.
All right. Take care, guys.
Yep. We'll see you, man.
All right, my guys. Thank you guys for coming out.
I don't know why.
Yeah, you guys. Always nice to come out, hang out with us common folks. How do you like that, Frank? Had some nice people come up, hanging out. No mudslinging. Nobody angry. Nobody blowing a gasket. Just some fellas hanging out, doing a little chit chat. Nobody get all huffy and puffy. Nobody saying, I'll show him. I don't know, Frank. But you're still number one, my friend. You are still number one in our comic books. You guys have a good weekend. Be safe. Eat, drink, and be merry. But don't overeat. Don't overdrink. Just have a good time. Live life to the fullest. But tomorrow, you don't know what's going to bring you. So try to live life to the fullest. Treat your friends, your neighbors good. Because they might forget you later on. They might forget you out of existence. Everybody wants to be remembered. I do. I want to be remembered. Nobody wants to go, who was that guy? And nobody wants to go, well, he was that fat guy, or he was that mean guy, or he was that guy that and then they go, I forgot who he was. He was that mean guy from the Philippines that everybody hated. Yeah. Eat, drink, and be merry. But tomorrow, what will tomorrow bring you, right? Another day. Stay frosty. But yeah, you don't want to wind up in jail. You don't want to wind up with a toe tag on you. Just be happy. No time to be sad. John Baker, thank you, my friend. Thank you for everybody that supported my channel. Thank you all. Free Bird, Go Bobo sister. Thank you all for supporting. Thank you all for caring. It goes a long ways, believe me. All right, you guys. Talk to you guys. Today's wow. Maybe I'll have another show tomorrow. Today's the beginning of the weekend. It is now 10:10. Time does go by pretty fast. Tomorrow's Friday. Wow. All right, you guys. Talk to you all later on. God bless. Another good show. You know, it's nice to have a good show, and time does go by pretty fast. Goes by very fast. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you all later on. Get along with each other. Spin the wheel. Make a deal. Gotta make a deal. All right, John. Talk to you later, my friend. Machete. Talk to you later. Thanks for coming out. Peter Frank. Popeye won. Thanks for coming on. The weekend is coming. Tomorrow's Friday. All right, you guys. Have a good one.